Hello out there to all of you knuckle-dragging, mouth-drooling detractors. Another day of DSP. So I was going to make a different episode. I was going to put out the daily roast, but I figured I would just save this and hold on to it. We have a Snort Hogan clip. Terribly coming in like only 720p, but it is what it is. About his total like freak out that he had last night. I don't know why he had it. I don't know why he's freaking out, but talking about more about suing detractors. So again, big ups to Snort Hogan. Let's get into it.
I was playing Battlefield. I personally am not really enjoying it that much. You guys definitely aren't enjoying it because you stopped showing up, engaging, and supporting with it, and basically just called it boring.
Yeah, he wage quits fucking Battlefield or whatever the fuck it was. Who cares?
So tonight, our goal is to together look at some different games on Steam.
Yeah, that was the whole point of the stream last night. There was no game. They were just going to sit and look at games together on stream. Okay.
And see what's there and see if we can figure out if we could do like a shorter horror game. I don't know if it's going to be more indie. I don't know if it'll be brand new or older, but I just missed it. You know, I've only been a PC gamer for a year. So there's probably been tons and tons of PC-centric horror games that have come out that I was not even aware existed.
Pyrofrost, what's going on, honey? Big ups. Dreambert, what's going on? Anybody else who I may or may not be seeing because I'm stupid.
And tonight, hopefully we can look at some of those and pick one and give it a shot. Okay? So that's what we're doing. There you go. So someone already asked me, yes, we did hit a goal on the first stream for Silk Song. We're at 9 out of 10 goals hit now. One more goal. And we're doing the steak nugget.
Yeah, he really wanted that double goal for Silk Song, and it did not happen. And the man just had to beg and plead and whine his way to getting $150, and that was all he got. So he didn't get his precious fucking DSP tries it.
It's at Arby's, okay? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm a little nervous. You want to know why? Because my wife and I checked because we're figuring, oh, we'll maybe hit it tonight or we'll hit it tomorrow for Mario Galaxy 2. We went and looked. And for some reason, my local Arby's are really weird. They're saying that, like, the steak nugget sandwich, you know how you can get it as a sandwich, that it's sold out, but they still have the steak nuggets just as themselves on the menu. So what was the unique ingredient in the steak nugget sandwich that's sold out? It doesn't even make sense. Was there a sauce or something on there? I don't know. They're also saying, which makes no sense, small crinkle cut fries are sold out, but you could still buy a large. It's also saying all of the drinks are sold out. They have no drinks at all at Arby's. So we think that the app might be messed up. We're not sure, but it makes me nervous that it's going to be busted. And Arby's, there is no Arby's near me at all. There's only one that will even deliver to me, and I would not be able to drive there. So I'm hoping that either tonight or tomorrow we hit this goal so we could do it tomorrow, because the thing is, like, they all screwed up. And it wasn't like that, by the way, but I mean, this is what happened.
I wonder where the closest Arby's is. I'm not actually going to be like so autistic that I like get on Google and figure out like where the closest Arby's is to him, but
when we get an idea, but it takes like a week and a half, 2 weeks to hit the goal to do the idea. You know, the steak nuggets are almost 2 weeks old at Arby's. Everyone ran and already did taste testing on them. I'm like the last dude. So they're probably already.
I'm telling you, man, a day late, $1 short, and you got no nuggets. I mean, it's just your life. You can't ever figure anything out on time.
Already running out. That's my guess, is that they're probably already running out and they're not going to have it much longer.
I am that autistic. Hold, please. It's kind of killing me to not look and see. I won't lie. It's kind of driving me crazy. My phone's right here. I could figure out.
So, yeah. Hopefully, we'll hit the goal tonight or tomorrow. We can lock.
Likes goal? I don't have a likes goal. I don't have anything goal.
And we can do DSP.
I mean, yes. Everybody like. I'm desperate for likes.
Tries at Arby's steak nuggets tomorrow. Okay? I don't know why you're asking if there's a second chance for Battlefield 6. You guys didn't like it. I played Battlefield 6 all day Friday.
So here's the whole point of it. I don't know why we had to have that fucking segment about whatever the fuck the food is at Arby's. Here's what I actually really want to get to.
Sucked at it, admittedly. I was just starting to get the hang of it Friday night. And then when I played it again on Sunday night, attendance dwindled.
Arby's got retarded expensive, did it?
Everyone complained the game sucked and no one supported. We didn't even get hit $100.
So no Toxie tries steak nuggets, is that what I'm hearing? That doesn't even sound remotely appealing to me. So I have an Arby's close by me. So it's just not my Arby's is 17 minutes away. Bruh. 5 miles, bruh. I can't deal with things.
Everyone was sitting here complaining the game was boring. They're like, man, this is too slow. It's too boring. I said, all right, well, I won't play it again. Why would I play it again? I feel like I've explained myself that that kind of content, me playing a game that's rage bait, meaning it's a multiplayer game and I'm not good at it and I just die constantly, right? Or a game that's just like overly over the top difficult. That used to work in my content because people used to come and watch my streams or my on-demand videos and give me views for the rage bait stuff. So I benefited because I had views.
I'm sorry. I got all sidetracked on Arby's. This was the whole point that I wanted to go over.
Everyone was sitting here complaining the game was boring. They're like, man, this is too slow. It's too boring. I said, all right, well, I won't play it again.
So nobody liked his Battlefield. Is that what the fuck it is? I don't know. I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm very busy. I'm very sidetracked today. So no one liked the gameplay. No one wanted to watch him get ragey or whatever. So here's where he goes into his fit about like suing detractors or whatever. This is the most important part here.
Why would I play it again? I feel like I've explained myself that that kind of content, me playing a game that's rage bait, meaning it's a multiplayer game and I'm not good at it and I just die constantly, right? Or a game that's just like overly over the top difficult. That used to work in my content because people used to come and watch my streams or my on-demand videos and give me views for the rage bait stuff. So I benefited because I had views. It helped my channel. I made money on it. Now people don't watch the rage bait stuff on this channel. They go watch it on the Restreamer channel. They go watch it on the people who clip and steal all my content illegally. So I make nothing on rage bait. Literally, I have a slow stream when I'm playing rage bait. So why would I play it? I'm not going to give people.
But the main takeaway shouldn't be, so why should I play it? Because hundreds and thousands, frankly, of other people are watching you play it on other people's channels. Rawphil, WPIG, anybody else who's streaming in the afternoon, like myself, and I think Ivica's live right now, and some other folks that are streaming. I saw a Urban Style individual was streaming the other day. That was pretty cool. Duty, like, well, I think he does a podcast-ish thing. I don't think he actually like streams, but why are hundreds and thousands of people watching you play the rage baity games on other channels? You don't stop for a second and think, maybe I need to do something more. It's just, well, they don't watch it here, so I'm not going to do anything. That's where our brain goes. Not, well, they're watching it other places, but they're just not watching it here. That must mean that there's a problem with here.
Rage bait content anymore. There's no point. It doesn't benefit me. I'm not going to do charity work for trolls. They can go fuck themselves and find a way to make money for themselves. But the thing is, they have no talent. The days of them getting easy mode stuff is going away because I'm getting wise.
To be fair, he's not necessarily wrong. He's going to say he gets wiser. I'll roll it back so we can hear the whole ridiculousness in a minute. But it is true. He has gotten more boring, but I don't think that's on purpose to make him less fun to restream and make fun of. There's just really nothing going on right now. And we know how that goes. Sometimes shit is crazy and then sometimes nothing's going on. We were kind of spoiled with everything with Kino Casino at the beginning of the year. But then we had that time where he took a week off and then he came back and he was fucking insufferable. I think it was in July? I think it was in July where he was gone for a week and everyone was like, oh my God, his mom died or something crazy happened. And he came back and like he was a real asshole. And now we just got blessed with a little bit of gold dust where Kino Casino released their Twilight Zone-esque video. And he went off the rails about that. So we get gold dust every now and then. I don't think it's that he's getting wiser, and I don't think he's getting more boring on purpose. It's just what's happening. So it's kind of what I feel anyway. But who the fuck am I? I'm nobody. Coffee Boy, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Phil wants to sue detractors when during the Comcast arc, he admitted 3+ days of no work gets him back into debt. Hashtag 220. That is some hella 220 shit. That is what he said. If I don't work for a week, they can't do this to me. If I don't work for a week, I go out of business. Let's hear this. I don't make shit for detractors. I'm getting wiser. Let's hear this retardation.
People, the rage bait content anymore. There's no point. It doesn't benefit me. I'm not going to do charity work for trolls. They can go fuck themselves and find a way to make money for themselves. But the thing is, they have no talent. The days of them getting easy mode stuff is going away because I'm getting wiser. I'm now finding that my audience wants to chill with me more. Like tonight, we're going to have a chill stream. We're going to look at games. We're going to have a good time together. Maybe we'll pick a game. We'll try one or two. We'll see.
That's pretty good. I'm getting wiser. Are you?
And this is the kind of stuff that my fans want. Chill with Phil, Lego nights, relaxing streams of chill games, and then every once in a while a challenging game, but we have fun interactions while I'm playing it. Yes, Call of Duty still fits in there. Yes, fighting game still fits in there. But it's not all about rage bait content anymore where Phil acts like an asshole screaming at the top of his lungs about how the game sucks and he just can't figure it out and, he dies a zillion times. No one cares. My fans don't care for that content. So I'm not going to make it anymore. It's that simple.
I wonder, because it kind of sounds the way he just explained that, and who the fuck knows what's going on in his brain. Nobody wants to be in that kind of confusion. But the thing about it is that is this some kind of subtle gaslighting? Is this some kind of a subtle setup for the video games going away? Because all they did last night was go on Steam and look at some games. I don't know if he played a couple or not, and I don't really fucking care. But he's like, chill with Phil nights. Yeah, nights with no gaming. Lego nights. Yeah, nights with no gaming. He is, I think, dauntingly aware the games are starting to hurt his little hands and stuff like that because he's just doing this shit too much. He's too fucking out of shape and he's too fucking old. I say this being like only 2 years younger than him. It hurts me deep inside too. But the man is just too old to do all these games. So is he going to once more? He said something about going back to React content the other day. I feel, and it's no surprise, this is not a hot take. This is not, I'm the only one who has this opinion. I feel like over the last couple of weeks, he's been saying some of these things and moving towards trying again to get rid of the gameplay. I feel like when he was doing the React channel, the Throwback channel, DSP, DS Politics, the show with PPP, all the drama stuff, he's looking at anything to try to get away from the video games to the point where we're doing Legos. Why do we think that during the marathons, there's 4 hours of nothing before we even get into a video game? He's at the point now where he's letting his stream just sit. He's live streaming for an hour before he even does anything. And then when he shows up on camera, it's another hour, hour and a half before we get into the gameplay. Oh, and then after those 2 hours of no gameplay, he takes a break for 20 minutes. And then every hour we have to stop because we have to quote unquote split the part where he begs and he sits. And so you have to wonder, is this all, movement away from the games, which, I mean, he obviously would like to
make what people will show up, engage, and support with. If you're going to someone else's channel to watch my content, then I don't care.
Reminder that even Rawphil refused to restream DSP React streams back in the day. Every tractor has their limit. I did not know that. That's interesting.
I'm not going to make content for you.
Listen, we already get so much from Rawphil. I mean, for fuck's sake, how much can you really? I tried to listen to those.
Why don't I take down a restreamer's broadcast in about 5 minutes? Because
this is also very interesting. Why don't you just, if you know that they're restreaming you and it's illegal, this is interesting. Why don't you just take them down?
It's that simple. I will make what people will show up, engage, and support with. If you're going to someone else's channel to watch my content, then I don't care about you. I'm not going to make content for you. Why don't I take down a restreamer's broadcast in about 5 minutes?
This is a very interesting question. I think it's a very good question. I think it's very reasonable, and he does address it. It's not like he's like, "Yeah, fuck you. I'm not, answering this." Blah 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 blah.
Because, okay, there's a couple.
I wonder how bad he has to get before LARPers get bored and leave. Well, the worse he gets, the less money he makes, the shittier he gets. So that might take a hot minute.
Means by which I could take down a restreamer's broadcast. Here's the two means. Number one, I could flag them for copyright. All right. I could say, hey, they're stealing my content live. They don't have the right to do this. But the problem is with YouTube doesn't actually care about copyright. I mean that. They don't care. What they care about is there a lawsuit? So if you flag someone legitimately or illegitimately for copyright, it doesn't actually matter if it's legitimate or not. If you flag someone for copyright, all YouTube does is tosses it into their automated system, flags the video or flags the stream, okay? Says, hey, copyright issued. and then it gets taken down. You get a strike. If you're the person who's uploading or streaming, then you have to dispute it and say, oh, I disagree. I don't think this is correct. And all YouTube says is, all right, that's it. We remove it. Done. If anyone wants anything permanently taken down, sue. Issue a lawsuit. And that's it. Flagging for copyright is completely worthless.
I've never been hit for copyright like that. When I streamed and we watched The Dented Zone, I did get quote unquote copyright for some of the music that Kino Casino used in the video, but all I had to do was go through and mute out the music, and then it became I turned off the monetization, and then I went through, which I didn't have to do. I think I did. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I went through and muted out all the songs, and then they said that it was fine. So I don't know what he's talking about. Like, you're getting a strike on your channel. I think you have a chance to defend yourself, but I've never had this happen to me, so I don't know. But I would imagine that whatever he said is probably not exactly how it works.
It really is. Like, it doesn't do anything. If you're serious about taking down a video or a stream, you need to get a lawyer. Okay? Now, there is another way.
But you make 6 figures a year. Like, if this is really bothering you so badly, if we're all breaking the law, then it sounds like you should get a lawyer.
That you can actually get something taken down. It's a community guidelines violation. Community guidelines violations include extreme content, like over-the-top sexual content, over-the-top racist content, sometimes risque political content, highly sexist content, content that is threatening, like you're directly threatening someone, or like, you know, these idiot streamers who pulled out guns and shit on stream. That's always against terms of service. And then there's also, yes, I don't know if you're aware of this, impersonation and or blatant misrepresentation is a violation of community guidelines on YouTube. So, for example, if
he really be, good God, English motherfucker, do you speak it? Okay. He really better be careful here when he's talking about things that break TOS, that go against community guidelines. He really better be very careful when he's doing things like drinking for money and begging for money like he does, and the way that he talks about certain people and other things that he does. So
if there's someone who is literally restreaming this stream right now as a way to redistribute my content and bypass the ability to watch it on my channel. So basically,
no one is bypassing the ability to watch anything on your channel. If we were restreaming you and blocking anybody from watching you, we would be bypassing. Anybody can go to your channel. It says I have 152 people in here right now. I don't know if I do or not, but that's what my thing at the top of my screen is telling me, that I have 152 people in here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to go and watch this man, well, too fucking bad he's not live right now, but when he is live, I want you to know, feel free to head on over. It's DSP Gaming. Go on ahead. No one is blocking you. If you're going to go hang out with Raw Phil when he goes live, or if WPIG's live, or Iviga, or anybody, if you're going to go hang out with them, by all means, you don't have to go there. Go on ahead and go over to DSP Gaming. No one's being held here. Hell, I'm not being held here. No one is stopping anybody. It's called choices, sir. People have choices. They can choose to watch you or WPIG, or if they want to watch Duty or Iviga or Atlas or Meerkat or Tevin, or if they want to watch whoever the fuck. They have the ability and the choice to do that. But nobody's blocking you.
Over here rather than there, so you screw that guy over. That's against YouTube's community.
I actually don't restream you to screw you over. I don't think enough about you. Because Daddy Ryan loves you, and they all love you, and they're all going to give you $11 billion anyway. So, like, I don't stream to go, haha, everybody that would give him money will come and give me money. I don't do that.
Guidelines. So. It has nothing to do with copyright.
I don't think Raw Phil does that. I don't think anybody does that.
It actually is against the terms of service to do that. So you can flag content.
I've never gotten a terms of service violation. I've been doing this since like December or January or something.
Content for that. The problem is YouTube is so fucking slow that if you...
That's not true. The second I got done with that live stream a few days ago, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, when we watched the Dented Zone together. I mean, the second I ended the stream, your stream is blocked for copyright. So go handle your business. I went, oh, okay, shit. Okay. So no, that's not true. YouTube is not slow. Anytime I post anything that has any kind of like whatever, my notifications go up right away.
If we were to ever try to actually flag someone live restreaming, chances are they would always be offline by the time that YouTube gets around to looking at it.
What does that have to do with anything? They could still look at the content and see if they're misrepresenting you or impersonating you, because what you've just basically said is we're all impersonating you. That's what you've said.
Because YouTube takes hours to look at any kind of a flag. They do. They could take hours upon hours. So right now, if there's someone live restreaming me and someone were to say, that's a violation of the guidelines, they're stealing Phil's content, they're saying, watch it here instead of there, I'm going to flag that for community. By the time that you get around to having anyone look at it, they'll already have it offline.
Okay, but you could see that they were live at some point. They would still, I would believe that they would be hit, it retroactively. If anything, YouTube is purposefully loose on copyright.
It won't matter. That's the problem.
This is all just, again, I don't know if what he's saying, I haven't had these issues. I've never had these issues for the entirety. I've been making YouTube videos and stuff like that since like 2019-ish. So not anywhere, near as long as him, but I've never had any of these particular problems come up. So I don't know. Big up Spoon Hurler. What's going on, honey?
So you can't really do anything about the live stream. You can't do anything about copyright. You can't do nothing. Unless you have a lawyer, you can't really do anything about this stuff on YouTube. It's just not feasible.
Well, then it sounds like you should go get one. It sounds like we are stealing. I'm sitting here right now, literally stealing hundreds and thousands of dollars. It sounds like that, damn, that really sucks, dude.
All right. Now, there are some exceptions. For example, there's that guy on YouTube, that YouTube lawyer.
If you're doing so, if you're doing so well, then what do you need our views for? It says now I have 174 people watching me again. I don't know if my numbers are accurate, but I have 172 viewers. That's not a lot, really. So what are you taking from me?
GD,
what's going on, honey? Another wonderful day in the Snortex? Right.
No, not Nick Ricada. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the other YouTube lawyer guy who he had people who were literally copy pasting his content off his channel and we're getting, no exaggeration, hundreds of thousands of views. I forgot his name. Is it Legal Eagle or something like that? I can't remember. It's not Legal Eagle. It's something.
You're taking food out of cat's mouth, doing the Lord's work. Right.
I can't remember his name. But basically, tag who? I'm going to type in chat. Tag who? Was it Legal Eagle? Okay. So he had people who were literally just ripping his content and reposting.
Imagine being so dented that someone donates $10 to reach a goal and get unbanned. Maximum dent behavior. Big ups, Mark. What's going on?
And on his channel, and they were saying, "Hey, look, it's all the content from this guy. See it here." And he was getting
he really just, I don't know what like his boner is. I know he loves to live in everybody else's pocket, and all I can really do is speak for myself. Nobody is getting like filthy fucking rich off of you, dude. I'm not saying I don't have a nice side hustle over here doing this channel. Sure I do. I'll come out and say it. Sure I do. But, it ain't like I'm not like, oh, yes, I just can't wait to buy those stone lions for my villa in France. And, oh, I don't just need one yacht. I need a fleet of yachts. Thank you, Phil. Like, I don't know what you think this is, dude. Like, I don't understand.
Completely stolen. So what he had to do, he had to compile a giant list. I guess he had people do it for him because, he has employees and shit under him. They had to compile a list of like 100 videos where this channel had just literally ripped it off of his channel and posted it to theirs, pretending, hey, it's Mim.
Number one, not rich. Let's get one thing straight right here. But number two, certainly not getting rich because of Phil. And if you want to use Duty as the example, that's fine. At some point, didn't he say he made like, 5 or 6K a month in ad revenue? Okay, so 6 times 12, that is $72,000 a year, but you got to take away tax. And if some of those are super chats or memberships, then you have to remember that, you know, some of that does take out for other, you know, things or whatever. So sure, yeah, that's 60 some, you know, possibly 70 something $1,000 a year. I'm not going to sit here and say that that's chump change because it's not, but it's still not 11 billion fucking dollars. This guy fucking thinks that every time I fucking turn on my stream and restream him, or Alt or Meerkat or whoever turns on their fucking stream, they fucking think that every day we walk away with $2, $3, $4, $5,000. Like, you know, I don't understand.
Watch it here. And after that, and he
Just don't pay taxes. I'm pretty sure that's frowned upon. I think I'm just gonna keep paying my taxes.
he had to fight with YouTube because he was trying to get YouTube to just take down the channel. Say, just give it 2 seconds and look.
I do fancy a fleet of yachts, I won't lie. Dis, thank you for the 2, honey, for the stealth bag Velcro wallet. There's no stealth bag.
You'll see they're stealing my content. And they were like, no, we require you to list all of the infringing works. The moment that the infringement starts, the theft or whatever, and then basically
we won't fucking pursue this any further because if he gets to look into us, that's fine. You can look into us, but we get to look into him, and he don't want that.
It took him like weeks to do it. He submitted it, and then they took down the whole channel. But he had to fight with them. He went back and forth with them for like 2 weeks to get them to even fucking listen. They wouldn't listen. They're just like, they're so...
This is all just empty threats to scare detractors. I agree.
So
yeah.
obstinate about taking any action against anyone without a lawsuit. Like if he had issued a lawsuit, they would have taken down the channel immediately. But you know what I'm saying? So for me...
You're committing crimes against Darkside Phil. Are you shitting yourself yet? Well, I didn't want to say anything, but I knew this video would scare me, so I did wear my Depends today. LexCorp, thank you for the 2, honey. You stole this $2 from Phil. Shame on you. Well, I appreciate you, baby. Thank you.
Here's the thing.
Discovery would wreck Phil, and therein lies the problem. Also, he doesn't have a pot to piss in. Why are there so many people who do this if it's so wrong, if it's so bad? Hundreds and thousands of, you know, people are watching this and are, you know, doing this. It's like, oh my God. It's just so sad. Like, I don't know.
Okay? Here's the thing. I'm not gonna start tossing around claims, bullets, takedowns. Here's why.
No, because you'll get your fucking shit pushed in, and you don't want that because you're a bitch. Because you're a weak bitch, flat out. You don't want to start doing that because then the entire detractor community will come after you and start saying shit about you and the shit that you do. And you are trying so hard to sweep all the repulsive, ugly, disgraceful fucking shit that you've done under the rug as far as you can fucking sweep it, bro. And all that shit will come out. Not from fucking me. I've only been in the Snortex for 3 years. I've been watching you, and I've only been streaming you for like 10 months and doing Phil content for like 10 months. So not from me, but the people who fucking like know all about you will come digging this shit up. Shit you don't want dug up. So you're just going to you're just going to keep having this like shitty fucking behavior, and you're just going to keep taking it up the ass, bro.
Because I know how YouTube system works. And it's this simple. It's an eye for an eye. Meaning, if I take out this guy, what's to stop someone from trying to fuck with me?
There you go. And there it is.
Because YouTube system...
Because if you come after one of the channels... Oh, this face is so dented. So good. Because you know that if you go after... There are some particular detractors that are just about beloved by everybody. And I think one of them is universally Raw Phil. So go on ahead and try.
It's busted. It's broken. It doesn't work. Easily someone can...
Phil thinks people forget. He doesn't. He knows people don't forget. He just fucking wishes they would.
False claim, false takedown, false do a bunch of shit, all that. They could do it.
Right.
And I just don't want to sit here and be known as the guy who tries to take down all his detractors. So now his detractors all try to take him down. It's just a big fucking circle jerk of nonsense. I just want to...
It's not a circle jerk of nonsense. I just think detractors have far more people and resources and, frankly, intelligence in their fucking corner than you by your lonely little onesie over there.
Be able to make my content. That's all I care about. Making my content and making a living. Right now, I am making my content and I'm making a living. So as long as I'm able to do that, I'm good. Well,
what Halloween costume do I think he's going to wear this year? He gave away one hint. He said it was timely. And that doesn't really do anything for me. So I really have no idea.
I've already said this statement before, and I will say it again. All right?
Yusa Russo, what's going on, baby? How you doing?
The moment that I am not happy, the moment that I can't make a good living doing this because of
The minute Daddy Ryan leaves me and stops paying my bills, as PFC Deer in Headlights gives him $5.
the actions of these others, is the moment that it all ends. That's the
Right. Right. I look forward to hearing from you, sir.
moment that I will finally say, all right, well, I can't do what I want to do anymore. All right, it's your fault because you're breaking the law. You're fucked. Because then the thing is, if I can't make a living doing this, I have a lot of free time to do whatever I want.
Were you interested in why none of this shit is an issue to YouTube? Not particularly. Frankly, if I really thought I was doing something that YouTube thought was wrong, I wouldn't do it. So I'm not sure.
And I will go after these fuckers. Okay? But they just better be happy that I keep having a good time. I keep being successful. I can support my family doing this because I have the legal.
But what you're doing is you're really hurting yourself when you say things like this. And now it's all been clipped and recorded, that you're basically saying that we can do what we're doing because you just don't care enough. Because if this really offended you, because if this really hurt you, if you really, really, really thought something bad was happening, you would do something about it.
Go right to do it all. I have absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be able to do that. Okay?
You're fucked, Toxie. Oh, am I? Shit, I had no idea.
If they start abusing all these things, you know, and being unreasonable, that's the end of that for them. That'll be the end of their party. They'll make no more money on me ever. Ever. They'll all be so fucking fucked legally. Every one of them will be in such a legal fucking stranglehold dealing with all kinds of shit. That'll be the end of that. They won't have time to do their little daily restreams and uploads. They'll be fucking talking to lawyers all day.
Probably not. But okie dokie.
But I'm not going to bother with that unless I have to. That's like last resort.
I'm not going to bother with that unless I have to. So then why are we still doing this? Because now you've said openly, and it's been recorded several times, that you're not going to do anything about it.
Scorched earth bullshit. I don't want to do that. I literally don't want to be involved with any of that shit. I just want to make fun content. Do you get it? So it's that simple. It's literally that simple. I don't want to mess with it. Then they don't mess with me. I think that most of them are smart enough to understand that like the shit that they say and do doesn't affect me, right? The shit that the detractors say and do, the restreams and shit, it really doesn't affect me. Are they stealing views? Yes, they are.
No, we're not stealing views. You can go watch him at your leisure whenever you'd like. You can go and give him all of your money, some of your money, none of your money. You can hit like, you can hit dislike, you can sub, you can unsub. You can do whatever you would like on his channel whenever the fuck you want to.
Are they stealing some revenue? Yes, they are.
No, I'm making my own revenue by making transformative content. You just don't like that I do it at the same time as you. And there are other people who do it that frankly do it better than me, and they make even more money than I do. You're just mad. You're just mad that we take your absolute fucking garbage and we make it better. Again, there are those who make it like way.
But I'm still making a good living. Otherwise, I'm still doing good. So it's
yeah, but so are the rest of us, dude. Like, streaming you is not my full-time gig. I'm here a lot because, frankly, I have that privilege because of the job that I do for a living that affords me the luxury, which I'm aware that I have, of making my own schedule so that I can be here when I want to shit on you and make fun of you, because I am lucky enough to have that luxury. You are not my full-time job. You are not how I fucking pay my bills. You are not. So I don't know of a detractor that uses you and the money they make off their side hustle of a detractor channel. I don't know who's like full-time got. Why on earth would anyone fucking put all of their eggs in the you basket? You're the only one stupid enough to have all the eggs in the you basket. Nobody else is fucking doing that. Like, we have jobs, sir.
all good. You know, I just fucking want to ignore the nonsense and not get caught up in all the legal shit. I just, you know, honestly, I just don't have the time or patience for it.
Facts detractors know better. They don't tell people not to watch. I really couldn't give a fuck. Like I said, yeah, go watch him, give him all your money or give him none of your money or troll him or like whatever it is that you want to do. That's fine.
Because I'm having too much fun doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like you're having a lot of fun. He acts like a schoolyard bitch. That really got me. That's funny. Is that it? Is that the end of this clip? Okay, no, we're not done yet. Let me see. I'm going to let this play, but I want to see if he's, let me go to Raw Phil's.
Zig Zig.
If only I could be a full-time streamer like Phil. I have no desire to be a full-time.
You're an idiot. He says, you ruined your own case. This video.
I really like making content. I like the edited stuff. I like when I get a chance to sit down and actually make the videos. That's hard for me. It's hard for me to spend, my videos take about 4 hours to make, which is not a lot of time, but it's some of the time. And then I do have a job and I do actually run a house and stuff like that. And so I have all that going on and then taking the time to restream. But the restreaming is fun to shit on him live with people and hang out with people. But I really do like making the edited stuff too.
It could be used.
But full-time streaming? Fuck no.
In court against me. With what? With what? What are you talking about? I literally just explained how YouTube works, how the law works, what my rights are, and when I can exercise them. I did not say I'm giving anyone permission to break the law. I never said that. I never said that because I don't. Anyone who illegally restreams me or illegally copy-pastes my content is breaking the law, and I have the right to exercise my legal ability to take that content down or look for damages whenever I so choose. It could be this very moment. It could be a day from now. It could be a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, 10 years from now. It could be whenever I want. I have the right to do it.
None of this is going to matter 10 years from now, dude. None of this is going to matter 5 years from now. Fuck, I highly doubt if any of this is going to matter a year from now.
I never gave anyone...
You can't just choose to sit on this until you decide that you want to act on it. Ah, yes, back in 2025, there was this stupid bitch named Toxie, and she was streaming me and made $11 billion. Mr. Burnell, it is, in fact, the year 2057, and I think that you need to let it go.
Permission to break the law. Sorry, you made... Oh, but he didn't... No, just because I didn't exercise my right doesn't mean I gave you permission to break the law. That's two different things that easily can be discussed in court.
Okay. Got it. So you're not giving us permission. You just, you know it exists, but you're just choosing to not do anything about it. But you keep saying that over and over and over again. So you've made this decision. Statute of limitations is a thing. I'm saying, I don't think you can decide in 10 years that you want to act on it.
That's stupid. I mean, go for it.
If you're that stupid, go for it. Okay. You're not a stupid bitch, Toxic. Well, let's not be hasty and say I've never been a stupid bitch.
No, I didn't. I didn't say I'm
allowing
allowing the restreamers. You fucking idiot. You're so stupid. I said I'm not exercising my right to take anything down. I did not give anyone permission to do anything. You're morons. Every one of you in chat saying dumb shit like that, you're all fucking brain dead stupid. You actually try to convince yourselves of how the law works in this weird way. It's not how it works. You're just dumb. You like the restreamers, so you got to pretend like you're dumb as a rock to think that what they're doing is legally justifiable. It's not. It's theft. It always has been. It always will be. And I have the right to take it down, and I have the right to get restitution whenever I want. And I've already given them the warning. So they should be well advised here that at any moment, the things they're doing is going to blow up in their face.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But that's up to them. If they really want to.
So in other words, what you're saying is I should go on ahead just right now and just put all my shit in my husband's name so that you can't take anything. Good to know. Big ups. I'll work on that.
Keep playing with fucking fire and poking the hornet's nest. Like I said, right now.
I ain't poking you, you little bitch. No one's poking you. We're over here poking you. We're over here making fun of you. He's warned me. Oh, no. What am I going to do? Silent Weapons, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Phil says restreamers are stealing his views when he banned most of us from his streams in the first place. Exactly. Gee, golly gosh, I can't imagine why Raw Phil gets 1,000 people. Gee, I can't imagine.
Oh, I'm good. Right now, I'm actually doing really.
Phil is a copyright cuck. Oh, shit, that's
really
good.
well. right? I am. I'm doing fine. I'm having a great time. I'm hitting my goals. I'm enjoying the content I'm putting out. My life is good.
You sound like everything is just going super well for
But if
you.
my life ever takes a turn for the worse, because these people,
So when you decide that you want the money that I've made from streaming, then you'll do it. Oh, I happily await, sir.
have decided to do messed
What makes you think that anybody is going to be fucking doing this in like 10 years?
up stuff to me and my family and my business, well,
I'm not going to find this funny and interesting 10 years from now. I'm fucking 40, okay? Like, I shouldn't be finding this entertaining now, and I'm a little ashamed that I do. In 10 years, fucking post-menopause, I ain't going to give a fuck about you, dude. I barely give one about you now.
well, they're going to have a very fucking rude awakening. They just think that it's what I mean is people think, oh, I could just get away with it forever, right? No, you can't. You can't. It's called a rude awakening. It's happening in the United States across the entire country from top to bottom right now.
Okay.
That whole shift of attitude, politics, it's all happened. People all over getting a big rude awakening. It's going to happen to them too. Just better hope that I do well. If I keep doing well, you're and I never come after you, but I could do it whenever I want. Someone tipped $2 and said,
I love how he really needs that power. Well, I could ruin your fucking life, but I'll spare you and I'll choose not to. We're all getting old, but that doesn't mean we have to act our age. That's very true.
I enjoy when you rage playing content. Well, to be honest with you, it's the exception to the rule. Most of my viewers don't want us to come see me rage and support it. They actually want to come by and just hang out. They want to have a chill time.
They actually want to show up and watch a competent gamer who, even if he sucks ass at his video game, doesn't act like a whiny 8-year-old pants pisser about it. That's what they actually want. It's okay to suck ass at the video game. People will still watch you. People will still hang out and do that. But you can't act the way that you do. Gee, I can't imagine. You mean no one's interested in a 43-year-old man acting like a fucking 10-year-old pants shitter?
Like tonight, they just want to hang out with me. Let's look at some games on Steam. Let's pick one. Let's mess around, right? No serious business. No
Come get me, DSP. I need a free win to boost my confidence.
crazy shit. Last night, playing Truck Sim for 2 hours, having a few drinks, chilling, right? Having a good time.
We know how desperately you need all those drinks.
That's all it's all about.
Like right now. Yum, yum, yum. Gin, gin, gin.
But you're the exception to the rule. Most people are not supporting me for rage bait shit anymore. And then this person tipped $2 says, time to lean into the villain persona. People like a good villain. Yeah, but I'm not a villain. That's the problem. Like, I can act like a villain if you want me to, but I'm not a villain. I don't go out of my way to hurt people. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to make hurtful content. Like, that was never my intention on the internet, just to get.
Then why in the fuck did you do anything with Kino Casino if you didn't want to make hurtful content? You know what Kino Casino does. What?
Over by stepping on others. I hate that.
That's what makes this fucking dude this dude is a fucking S-tier lolcow. And that's why, right there. I have morals. I have values. I don't hurt people. I make fun, positive, meaningful content that doesn't hurt anybody. But I thought you sought out Kino Casino. You knew that you were going to fucking bend him over and get one over on him. But you said this is a 666 podcast straight out of fucking hell. We're going to totally shit on Kino Casino. Like, are you serious right now, dude? Landon, thanks for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. Not even Phoenix Wright could help this idiot win.
I hate that kind of content. So that's what I mean. I don't want to get involved in that kind of shit. I just want to chill and play games and have a good time with my.
Then why are we talking about this at all? If you don't care and you're not a villain and you're so great and you don't want to get involved, then why do you keep talking like your toes are being stepped on, man? Right, talking shit on like constantly about fucking Review Tech, LTG, the Kino Boys, like
audience and just be left alone. But of course, that's never going to happen because people.
But that's another thing that makes this dude just an absolute S-tier lolcow, because he's like, I don't start shit, totally fucking start shit. I don't like drama stuff, loves drama stuff. I didn't do this and that, and totally fucking does.
Well, found a way to
his lack of self-awareness and the amount of denial that he's simultaneously in is staggering. It is staggering and beautiful.
Essentially be leeches, parasites on that kind of content.
Oh, don't sweet talk me now, baby. We're both married, stupid.
And basically make a living doing it, which is pathetic. It shouldn't be allowed. In fact,
who's making a living? Bruh. No.
it isn't. It's illegal, but
yeah, I don't know. I guess you haven't seen my streams. Every 5 seconds, someone's coming over here and dropping thousands of dollars on me. Every 5 seconds, I make another $1,000. I guess you don't
just
know.
had the conversation, right?
Yeah, right.
By the way, Stevester, I believe did a $5 super sticker, and I didn't get to see it here and put it on the leaderboard yet because the super stickers don't show up in my queue. But I believe that was $5 from Stevester as well.
You could look at your chat.
Oh.
You could look at your chat.
$23 of support. What's going on, Dark Maggot? Good evening. How you doing? What's up, King Michael? A lot of people showing up now. Good, because we're about to start. We're about to start looking at games now. Ariana Cruz with a $2 super chat says, play kids games and beg online is owning a business. Yes, it is. Actually, just to give you some perspective here.
I'm really glad that I have that just captured. Not that Snort Hogan didn't have it and other folks too, but playing kids games and begging for money is a business. And he goes, yes, it is. I'm really glad I got that. That's awesome.
There's people who literally just played horror games and screamed at a camera like a sissy girl. That was an online business that was very successful.
Ooh, shots fired at the big boys.
They were called Screamer Streamers, and they became very popular and prominent.
And you're really, really salty that you thought you were too good to do that.
There's a guy who literally dressed up to look like a child.
He has to look at the chat now. What is this work? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I forgot.
He changed the pitch of his voice with his equipment to sound like a screaming kid and literally just did dumb skits and things. And he became the top YouTuber of all time at the time. His name was Fred. And that was a business. He ended up making movies, and he's filthy rich.
He also has a Fred boner, too. This is like the second or third time he's mentioned Fred. Also really butthurt.
He doesn't have to work anymore. Yes, all these things are businesses. You know what's not a business? Sitting online sending $2 super chats to someone you're jealous of, trying to, like, get them, when in reality, all you expose is that you're a fucking idiot because you like to give money to people you don't like. Thanks for $2. So thank you.
Well, really, after everything, you only make $1 off of that. So, I mean, maybe they thought it was worth $1.
That is whopping $50 of support from Infinite 17.
Okay, that's about it. That's enough. We're going to go over because he's live on Raw Philipper, and he's been live. So that was his little rant from last night before he sat around and did nothing and looked at fucking games on Steam. So let's go to Raw Philipper.
I think.
Let me cut out some of this garbage. I know it's annoying. I'm sorry. Thank you, Raw Phil. Just thank you so much. I don't have to sit through all this bullshit. Absolutely doing God's work.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. That's right. The Level 1 podcast has returned. And today, we've got a ton to talk about. We have to talk about what happened with Battlefield 6 and the future of my content.
You wage quit it. Next.
We have to talk about upcoming games and the fact that there's about to be a massive influx of new releases, and I'm not sure how to tackle it. Today, we're doing...
As usual, he has no idea what to do. So show up and please tell me what you'll pay for, and then I'll know what to play.
And DSP tries it, so that means we got...
If you cut out the garbage, there's nothing left. You're not wrong.
Lock in the next episode. There's a lot...
I meant the slideshow where he just sits there and tries to farm views for money.
Going on. And it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. That's why this is the busiest time of year for gamers, and I'm having a great time with all of you. So I'm happy to be back. Sit back and relax. It's time for a very jam-packed and fun episode. Oh, and also Halloween-themed episode of the Level 1 podcast.
It makes my teeth hurt sometimes. Like, it's just so bad. I get this, like, weird pain in my spine and my teeth. But, ugh. Am I illegally restreaming if I'm like 15 minutes behind him? So he's already had a chance to make money off of this, right? He's had a whole 15 minutes to make his money. The schedule segment's gonna be lit. We know what we're in for.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. It's the Level 1 Podcast returning. Haven't done one in a few days. We're back, and I'm excited. We got a lot to get caught up on. I feel like doing the podcast every other day or every third day now actually is working well because we accumulate a ton of topics to talk about, and then we can get cumulatively caught up. Like, let's say you haven't been around for a few days. If you watch the show today, you get completely caught up on everything that's going on. So I think it serves a good purpose if we do it less often. But at the same time, don't worry. If there are multiple days where it makes sense and there's a lot going on, I would absolutely do the podcast more often. But I like doing it around 3 times a week right now. I think it works out well. So welcome to the show. It's Wednesday, the 15th of October, 2025. That's right. We are smack dab in the middle of a month of horror and Halloween fun. Although you might have looked around recently and said, wait a minute, what happened to that? Because you're not using your Halloween animations that often. You're not playing any horror games. What's going on? Well, we wrapped up the horror games that were in the rotation. We beat Chronos: The New Dawn and Silent Hill F. We had like a week of interim where there wasn't any horror. And that's actually why last night we jumped on the Steam for a random late night stream and we determined, hey, here's a few interesting indie horror games that maybe we could check out. You may have noticed that there was a couple random videos on my channel, including a game called The Exit 8 and also a game called Rat Shaker. We're trying a lot of random stuff. Let's just put it that way. Tonight, we'll be doing more random stuff. We actually have like 7 or 8 horror games that we added to my wish list, and we're probably going to grab a couple of those and give them a look starting tonight and see what they're all about. Try to find maybe a couple that are interesting to play again. Okay, so
You added them to the schedule, then like why do we have to talk about it?
good stuff. And the animations basically are when I do the podcast, because otherwise I play an animation loop that is based on the games that I'm currently playing. So what you've been seeing is like, games like Battlefield and Silent Hill F and Mario Galaxy and Silk Song and stuff like that. And you're like, well, I don't get it. Where's the Halloween? Well, here it is. And what I should probably do is maybe do a dedicated Halloween playlist, because this is more a podcast Halloween. Maybe I could do like a dedicated Halloween that I could play on and off as well. We'll see. Anyway, so welcome back. For those of you who maybe haven't been around for a few days, I'm happy to have you back. There's actually a lot to get caught up on right now with everything that's going on with my current playthroughs, DSP Tries It, and the like. So sit back and relax. We got a lot to chat about. First of all, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? We got Lilith, Muckman, Pikachu level 33, Suspect Sushi, interesting name, Chris, Isna, JRW, Copium, Dungeon Keeper's Mistress, Original Grant, Chemical Dog. What's going on? On the kick side of stuff, what do we got? Recovering Detractor, Just for Phil. Let's see. Leprosy Finger Sniffer, that's an interesting one. Perlo Key is back. I unbanned their account. Who else do we got? Hyperloop, 2 Syllable. Again, half the time I shout out the people on Kick, it's all new accounts because it's all sock accounts, and I don't know who the hell any of them are. They're all LARPers, right? We do have Buckwell, who's a regular. We have Takamishinoku, who's a regular troll, and a few others. So, good morning, everyone. Oh, John, how are you? Horntins, how are you? Space Jam fan, Kaio, Squish, Mango Ice Cream Kitty, RGB Lover, Omega Sauce, sniffing the sauce again. Ugh.
Oh my god, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? This is so dented. My god.
That way, if the steak nuggets suck, obviously I'm not like starving, right? I'll still have dinner. So I like stuff on Arby's menu. I think their chicken sandwiches are decent. I actually like their roast beef. So maybe I'll get a couple different things there off the menu, okay? So that's today. I'm excited to finally be able to do it. But now we got to determine what's the next DSP Tries It, because we obviously want to know what we're building up to next and what we're working toward, right? So that's a good question. There's been a few options and things that we have discussed, okay? First
Okay, so we have to look at menus and we get a schedule segment. So look out. This is just going to be a lot for our brains to take in here today.
Would be that they have a Thanksgiving sub at Firehouse Subs. So for those who don't know, American Thanksgiving is near the end of November. It is a holiday where we celebrate basically the idea of thanks, being thankful for all the things in our lives that we have. It's a day to get together with friends and relatives and have a good time and reminisce and have a ginormous meal. All right, traditionally, Thanksgiving dinner is turkey.
Did he just fucking pig-splain Thanksgiving? Like what?
Stuffing, cranberry sauce, vegetables, some kind of potatoes. There's a lot of different things you can have. So this sub is basically a combination of a lot of those ingredients onto an actual sub.
Toxie, I think your stream would be improved if you called out everyone who shows up at the beginning so you can remember who tips and who didn't at the end. Ah, yes, so I can take my notes.
They started that a couple of weeks ago. They're claiming it's limited time only, but it probably is going to continue through American Thanksgiving. That's an option, something interesting to try. Another option that we came up with a couple of weeks ago would be Domino's Pizza, which I can't even remember the last time that I even tried Domino's Pizza. Like, there's very few times that it's notable in my head that I've had it. Like in the let me take that back. In the mid-2000s.
Just thank you for the 2, honey. He's so hard for that Thanksgiving sub. Ugh, gross.
Okay. When I was a bachelor and I was poor, okay, and I was working a crappy job.
So not all that much different than you are now. You're even more poor and you have a roomie. Big ups, pimp.
Barely making ends meet, Basically, I used to order Domino's Pizza because it was one of the cheapest things you could get. I'm not kidding. They used to have what was called a 5-5-5 deal. 3 medium pizzas, unlimited toppings, $5 each. So at a time when I was broke, I would order this, and I would get like the Philly cheesesteak pizza, and I would get the all meats pizza, and then maybe I would get like the works, and I would literally eat pizza for 3 days straight. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I would wake up and have a piece of pizza. Then later in the day, I would nuke 2 pieces of pizza, and then for dinner, I'd have like 3 pieces of pizza. And I would eat that for 3 days, so $15, and I ate for 3 days. Now, it was insanely unhealthy, but that's what I did when I was broke, okay? Years later, my wife and I are, well, she wasn't my wife, she was my fiance at the time. We're going to Connecticut to get married. And we arrived very late. Our plane had been delayed, and we had touched down very, very late. And we're in a hotel room. The only thing to eat at like 11 at night is Domino's pizza. So we order a Domino's pizza for delivery because it's the only thing that we're starving. It arrives, and we go to eat it, and we go, it was like the saltiest pizza we'd ever eaten in our lives. It was like pure salt. Absolutely ridiculous. It was so bad. But we were hungry, so we each had a couple pieces, but then we threw out the rest because it was so disgusting. Okay? So these are the notable times that I've had with Domino's Pizza. Now, over the course that DSP Tries It has existed, I did do Domino's Pizza once or twice. But very rarely. I actually searched the playlist, and there's like maybe 2 episodes, I think, that was ever Domino's Pizza. So I've almost never eaten Domino's, as prominent as it is, and everyone talks about it like it's like a mainstay of American cuisine. I've almost never eaten it. Reason being, when I was growing up in Connecticut, I lived like 10, 15 minutes away from an amazing pizzeria that made authentic
He doesn't remember when he had Domino's. It was a recent DSP Tries It. Was it? Oh my God, they all run together for me. I wouldn't be surprised, though. I really won't.
East Coast Italian pizza. So why would I ever order Domino's? So I was thinking this could be a good idea, something I haven't done in 100 years. Maybe we could try different things. Like someone in chat is saying they have stuffed crust now. Maybe order a stuffed crust pizza. Maybe get like 2 kinds of pizza and maybe an appetizer or something like that. Okay. Now, those are just quick ideas. If you guys know of anything else going on in the realm of food right now, okay, I really would love to know what it would be. Is there something new somewhere else that I can try? Because we want to have an exciting DSP Tries It this week, okay? So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you've come up with. I'd love to know if there's anything new and go from there. And yes, I want to do fast foodie this time because the last 2 episodes were both sit-down restaurants that were local. That only gets so far. They don't get that much attention or popularity when it's more local stuff. For example, the last episode of DSP Tries It, which at this point was a week ago, doesn't even have 1,000 views yet. And that's what I mean. The local stuff, listen, the food is better, but it doesn't do so well performance-wise. So I would much rather do something, that is fast foodie again, so that we can take a look and talk about it together. Maybe other people can order it. You know what I mean? So, do you guys know of anything going on right now? I'm just curious. Do you know of anything? That's right. Even the flight of beers did better. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah, and that did like nothing.
Domino's is good, but nothing to write home.
Sounds like he's decided they're doing Domino's. He always has one that he likes the best, and I think he tries to work towards that one.
Well, again, this is for me. It's more of a hey, I haven't been there in so long. Just give it a shot. It's not really hey, I'm looking to eat gourmet food from Domino's. I just want to see what it's like in the modern era. No, I'm not doing this. So Burger King has a monster menu. It's an absolute joke. Okay, Jack-o'-lantern Whopper is literally a normal Whopper with an orange bun, but they charge you more money for it. Vampire nuggets are literally the exact same chicken nuggets you eat, except they're shaped like fangs and bats. The Mummy mozzarella fries are literally just the regular mozzarella fries in a package that looks like a mummy. It's not new. It's the same shit you can get, except they're pretending like it's new to get you to pay more. It's exactly the same menu. So I'm not doing it because I'm not stupid. There's no point in wasting time. It's not even a taste test. You know what it fucking tastes like. This is exactly.
But that Thanksgiving sub that's going to inevitably be turkey, we've never had turkey before.
The same as what they did with that Wednesday meal at Wendy's, where it was chicken nuggets and themed sauces, but it's randomized sauces, so you don't even know what you're getting, and sometimes you don't even get them. So what the fuck's the point of that? These places are so pathetic at this point. They're really giving zero effort to try to do anything new. At least steak nuggets at Arby's is something they've never done before. It may be horrible, but at least it actually is a new offering that's worth a taste testing. You see? Okay. No, I'm not going to eat at a Michelin-starred restaurant. They would never deliver anyway. Yeah, remember, they used to be.
So you'd think about it if they did, though.
First, it was a black bun, then it was a purple bun, now it's an orange bun. At one point, they had a red bun. I think they called it the Fiery Whopper, and that was the Whopper that had the hot sauce on it. Yeah. They have a veggie burger at McDonald's, do they? I didn't know they had a veggie burger at McDonald's. Are you sure? Hold on. I don't know if they have that here, because I don't think I've ever seen that on their menu, to be honest. Let me check quickly. Oh, it's a Canadian thing? Oh, let me see if they have it here.
No, I can't see. Please
I'll tell you right now.
20 minutes explaining it.
Let's see.
Is there mashed potatoes and gravy on the Thanksgiving sub? I don't know.
I don't think so. I'm looking right now. They don't even have anything special at all right now at McDonald's. I'm looking. It's just their normal menu. 0 new items. 0. What they're doing is the gold sauce snack wrap, the gold sauce chicken sandwich. That's it. Yeah, gold McCrispy. Wow, they put 0 effort into anything. They didn't care. Yeah, nope, they don't have it. No veggie burger at McDonald's right now in the United States. It must be a Canadian thing, Buckwell. But thanks for suggesting. That would have been something worth trying if they had it. They don't have it here. I know I never had a Monster Mac from McDonald's. I don't know what that is. What's a Monster Mac?
Yeah, like.
Okay, a couple shout outs. First contribution of the day is from Red Eyes Black Dragon. It's $5 super chat, and he says, DSP Tries It is like Review Bra Reviews, but not as pale and without the suits. DSP Tries It existed like a decade before Review Bra Reviews, for the record. DSP Tries It started in 2010, I believe it was, and I started regularly doing it around like 2010, 2011. The reason I started doing the show is because I wanted to diversify my content and have monetizable content on YouTube. You could not monetize gameplay back then, so I did this as a variety show on my vlogging channel. So I did it way before anyone. Seriously, I dare you, go back and see taste testing shows. Mine actually was before it predated everybody. And by the way, it used to actually be very popular. It's just that I stopped doing it, and therefore it fell off because I stopped doing it. You know, I've only brought it back now as kind of a gimmick. So thank you, Red Eyes Blue Dragon.
I only brought it back now as kind of a gimmick.
For the record, I've seen the review, bro.
Okay.
Isn't it called, I think it's just show's called Running on Empty is what he calls it. Running on Empty. And he calls himself Report of the Week. I don't know why you guys call him Review Bro, because I don't think that he even calls himself that. But that's what people call him on the internet, right? I think it's a good show. It's entertaining. You know, the fact that his presentation is actually awkward, but I think it's on purpose. Like, I think he actually does it that way on purpose because it's different and it stands out and it's unique and it's interesting. Instead of some dude's like, yo, bro, I'm in my car and I got a fucking sandwich. Let's go. I'm going to eat it in the car like a lot of them do. He does it differently and it stands out. That's why it's gotten such popularity. Running on Empty food reviews is actually what it's called. Okay, there you go. It's always awesome when he gets hit with something he doesn't expect at all. Like if like something's insanely good and he didn't know it was going to be good and he's like delighted. Or if like it's something that he thought would be all right and he eats it.
So the Thanksgiving turkey sub that he's got like such a boner about, carved slices of tender turkey breast, savory Thanksgiving stuffing, sweet and tart cranberry sauce, and mayo served on a toasted roll. And it says here that there is gravy dipping sauce. So you get turkey, stuffing, and cranberry sauce with mayo on the toasted roll. So there are in fact no mashed potatoes, and to that I say boo.
It's like so disgusting, and he's like revolted. But my wife was watching it. We watched it together, and we watched it a few weeks ago. He did one on Popeyes. He tried to do the hot ones menu like I did. They actually gave him the hot sauces. Because see, the thing, I did the hot ones menu.
So do you watch this guy and then you figure out what to do? Like, do you, like, oh, he just did an episode on ABCXYZ. I should do ABCXYZ.
Give me the sauces.
Is the sandwich robust? Not without mashed potatoes, it ain't. Fuck that.
So we watched his review, and he actually got the sauces. But he said his chicken smelled like feces. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, the chicken smelled like actual, like a bag of poo. I'm like, oh my God. Well, at least my local...
You can say shit. You know you're a grown-ass man, right?
Popeyes isn't that bad. They forget the sauce.
You can be monetized and say shit. I'm monetized and I say way worse than that.
But at least the chicken was edible and delicious. The chicken was actually good. So, anyway, yeah. Yogurt Stain did a $5 super chat. Yogurt Stain, that doesn't apply to me at least. And he says, have you ever done a DSP Tries It with Costco items? I would give that review 5 big booms. What is a big boom? But, so here's a question, Yogurt Stain. Honest question, because this is an interesting idea. When you say, with the Costco stuff, what do you mean? Do you mean buy things from Costco, bring them home, like the freezer stuff or stuff from their refrigerated area and try that as a taste test? Or do you mean the food court food? Like the hot...
He talks about eating shit out of his ass, but he says feces now. I'm saying, and then poo. Poo was the one that really got me.
Hot dog, the pizza, that stuff. I have had both their hot dog combo and their pizza in person. And quite frankly, I liked them both. I thought that the food was actually really good.
Both times two.
For the price. I don't want to say it's gourmet, but for the price, it was actually great value. But the thing is, how would I do that? How would I get it to my house? That's the question. They don't do
like, that's not really anybody else's problem but yours, like how you make these things happen.
delivery. Like right now, if I were to go on my phone, okay?
You don't
Let's check.
like,
For the hell, for the sake of argument.
You don't legitimately have to go.
No, they don't do delivery. Which is weird because there are stores that do
Wow, you got there awful quick.
delivery, like Target does delivery, but not Costco. So, yeah. So sadly, I wouldn't be able to do that.
He pretended to go on his phone. He already knew that.
Now, if you had an idea, like let's say you said, oh, I know that at Costco they sell this thing that you could maybe do yourself and try. That's a possibility, but I'd like to know what do you mean? Or do you have favorite items from Costco that you enjoy? Because actually, my wife and I need to do a Costco run to restock the house in the next few weeks here. So if you guys have ideas of things at Costco to do, I'd be all ears. That's actually a good idea, but it has to be something obviously frozen or refrigerated that we could make, warm up, and taste, live for a DSP Tries It. That'd be a very different one. Okay.
Everything is everybody else's problem. I've never fully seen an adult human quite like this.
Cool. Okay. Hold on one second. Let's see if these are real or not. Yeah, here we go. Dollar nonsense. What about this one? You think a bunch of nonsense. And $1.50 tip, that's also nonsense. I'm just going to say thanks and put them on the leaderboard. I'm not even going to sit here and answer dollar tips that are nonsense. So thanks for two tips there. And let's continue. If you want me to actually waste my time answering silly questions, it's got to be more than $1. Sorry.
So you're willing to admit that you'll waste your time if you just put a big enough price tag on it.
I'm starting to draw the line on this nonsense. People always send me $1, send me $1, send me $1, and ask me the stupidest questions. No, you got to do more than that. Okay.
So now all the people who were going to give you $1 to ask you something will go to somebody else and give them $1. So congratulations, you fucking played yourself. But ooh, you know.
Roy just did a $5 super chat.
You got one over on all of us, man.
Thank you, Roy. He says, if I donate Digimon Storytime Stranger, will you play it? It is really good. No. But there's a good reason. It's because I'm about to play Pokemon. That's number one. Number two, there's a zillion other games coming out, which we're actually going to talk about this morning. Like, we've got, just to give you some perspective, we're currently playing Mario Galaxy 2, Silk Song.
He said something, Landon, he said something the other day about if you're gonna, I wish I knew how he worded it, because now it won't be like fully funny, but I guess it doesn't have to be. But the point of it was, like, if you're gonna say something shitty or mean or whatever, like at least put $5 on it.
Okay. And every once in a while, American Truck Simulator, right? And we're starting to do.
They'll come to Toxie, give $1 and get their question answered. Well, I can't answer questions about him. But it's like, or you could come here, spend nothing if you don't want to, and ask me something.
Some random horror stuff, right? That's what's currently in my,
I believe that he purposefully avoids the chat because if here's the thing, I'm just going to say what it is. If you want to work your super chats, you don't acknowledge your chat. You make them pay for you to acknowledge them. You don't just read things for free. If that's the way that you want to work things, you can do that if you want to. I believe that's part of the reason why he ignores a lot of the chat. One, I think a lot of it is just trolling and nonsense and mean shit. But two, if you really, really want to say something, you'll pay him to say it. I think that's what it is.
Excuse me. That's what's currently in my rotation. Starting tomorrow.
He's slowly becoming Wings at this point. See, I don't know a lot about Wings. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying I don't really know.
Pokemon Legends ZA premieres. So that's going to hit the rotation. Okay. Then next week, Monday night is the premiere of Ninja Gaiden 4. Tuesday, we may play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
I must have missed that toxicness. I have my limits when it comes to Phil. Hey, I don't blame you. Listen, we all need a break from the Snortex every now and then, baby. Trust me.
We're going to talk about that.
I just came off a break. I didn't stream for like 3 or 4 days. But then again, he wasn't that interesting. There's no point in me streaming every day when just like nothing fucking happens.
Today. Thursday is the premiere of Tormented Souls 2. So within 1 week's time, we have.
I've seen streamers only acknowledge questions with money attached, and it sucks. I think that's kind of what his shtick is. I think here's the thing, like he'll read Jade and he'll read, some of them, but a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do actually physically read everything that everybody says. I just don't acknowledge it necessarily out loud.
Potentially 4 new games. So I don't have time to play Digimon. Okay. So we'll talk about it. In a minute, the schedule.
So big up, Sonny. Thank you for the 269. Nice. Serious question: is pee stored in the balls? Nope, that would be the bladder.
But I'm not interested in Digimon. We don't have time for it. But I do appreciate your offer, Roy. That's nice of you. I know people when you.
Listen, if you're gonna, fucking super chat me and tip me to, ask me stupid fucking questions, you could at least put $5 on it. So if you keep doing that kind of stupid shit, you're gonna be banned. And just so you know, I have the most power in the entire history of Everdom. So, you know what? Thin ice, okay?
Like a particular game, and I'm not playing it. A lot of people try to get me to play it. It's all good, and I'm not offended either by the offer of bringing it up. It's just I'm just not interested in it. Okay, busy with everything else. Okay. Okay. So right now. Thanksgiving sub from Firehouse Subs, Domino's Pizza. Anything else? Did anyone else? Frank's Red Hot Diablo Sauce is collaborating with Taco Bell starting tomorrow.
That was fucking perfect. I do what I can. Every time, this is so funny, I have to read this out loud. Every time I see DSP's streaming room, it feels like I can smell it. Smells like skunk. Skunk, gin, depression, stale farts, jizz. I mean, whatever you got.
Taco Bell adds new chicken menu items in Frank's Red Hot collab.
You could share your screen and then that way we could see. Since you're trying to put on a show for people.
Taco Bell is expanding its chicken menu options through a new partnership with Frank's Red Hot. The chain announced on October 14th, so yesterday. Oh.
Hey, all right. It's almost like he's a functional adult.
The chain announced on
Oh yeah, and his cologne that we found out was like fucking $17 online that he claims is like so fucking expensive.
October 14th, the launch of 3 new food items. The return of its chicken strips. But get this the fuck out of here. Are you kidding? I clicked on close and it completely deleted the article I was reading. Is this some kind of a joke? Get the fuck out of here. Okay.
Don't forget the reeking of failure. Oh yes, I'm sorry. It smells like virgins, failure, aspirin, and pee.
So, the return of its chicken strips plus a sauce collaboration. The latest chicken items include a burrito, soft top.
Is he gonna try the Kino Casino hot sauce? He probably doesn't even know that Kino got that thing with Billy Mitchell to make the hot sauce. So I would assume he doesn't. I assume he doesn't know that.
Taco and nacho fries.
Oh, the broken toilet. That's amazing.
Well as a new Frank's Red Hot Diablo sauce. The full lineup will be available at Taco Bell starting October 16th. The collab demonstrates the versatility of Frank's Red Hot by bringing its characteristic balance of bold flavor and heat to ignite every bite. So are they aware?
Someone should ask him. Someone should ask him if he's going to review Kino's hot sauce. That'd be funny.
Like, seriously, are they aware that every single place has been doing hot sauce stuff in the last 2-3 months? They've all either hot honey or hot sauce. So they're just copying. They're literally just copying everybody else. Well, Taco Bell's items are traditionally made with ground beef. The chain's pushing into the chicken market, first with nuggets earlier in the year. So this is it. It's a burrito, a taco, and what the fuck is that? What is that? So here it is.
They're loaded fries, you fucking retard.
The Diablo crispy chicken burrito.
And they look fucking delicious. I'm assuming it's the Frank's Red Hot Diablo chicken nacho fries. Oh, I got 5 pounds fatter just thinking about that.
Crispy chicken strips with shredded lettuce, purple cabbage, pico de gallo, and cheddar cheese wrapped in a flour tortilla grilled and finished with a choice of Frank's Red Hot Diablo or avocado.
Yeah, I guess Kino like got in touch with like Billy Mitchell or something like that, and they're gonna have their own kind of hot sauce. I wish I remembered what the name was, but yeah, Kino's gonna do a very, very limited hot sauce, and they said that they would put out more. Oh, that shit looks so good. Oh my God. Like I'm getting fatter looking at it. So yeah, I wish I remember what clip it was, but yeah, they're going to have some kind of limited edition hot sauce through Billy Mitchell's hot sauce
ranch. Frank's Red Hot Diablo crispy chicken sauce taco, a soft flour tortilla with a crispy chicken strip, purple cabbage, lettuce, pico de gallo, and cheddar cheese. It's exactly the same. The taco and the burrito are exactly the same. There's no difference at all.
Well, listen, sometimes you're in a taco mood, sometimes you're in a burrito mood.
Frank's Red Hot Diablo chicken nacho fry.
Let's watch the clip. Oh, I don't know. I don't know which Kino. I really enjoy Kino Casino now, so I've seen all of their clips, but I don't know which one. We would watch the clip where they mention it like for 2 seconds.
Seasoned nacho fries topped with a slow roasted chicken.
I'm sorry, honey. I don't know. I don't know where it was.
Chicken on it? Do you see chicken? This is the advertisement for it. Does that look like chicken? I see cheese. I see tomato. And I see do you see any chicken? Is that supposed to be a piece of chicken? That's awful. What an awful ad for it. Anyway, so it's chicken, nacho cheese sauce, 3 cheese blend, pico de gallo, and a drizzle of Frank's Red Hot, and then crispy chicken strips with spicy ranch.
You'll find it. Oh, honey, I don't deserve
chicken
you.
strips coated in tortilla breading.
I think it's the one where they're dressed as sailors, I think, which is funny, by the way. I don't know if anyone saw the one where they were Batman and Robin. That was also really funny.
Spicy ranch or Frank's Red Hot. So that's it? That's it. So if we were to do this, I would either do the burrito or the taco. There's no reason to do both because they're exactly the same. They're literally identical. But I guess you could get the fries and you could get either the burrito or the taco. All right. Well, what do you think? What about that? We just did the decades menu and it was atrociously bad. Do you want to do?
I go both ways, but you can't go wrong with tacos. I'm saying.
Well, we have another option.
Who would turn down a good taco?
Is it going to be the Frank's Red Hot menu from Taco Bell? Is it going to be the Domino's Pizza taste testing, probably with stuffed crust pizza? Or will it be the Thanksgiving sub from Firehouse Subs? I guess those should be our 3 options, okay? The Taco Bell one's brand spanking new. Like, that's literally brand new. So that's something that would be very pertinent, as long as we can do it in the next week, right? What do you guys think?
Oh, did we get another bowl? I usually love to shout those out. Fuck, I missed it. Chiba, thank you for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Big ups, Toxie. I've been enjoying your daily roast. I'm going to get back into those. I'm going to get back into doing those. I'm glad that people are enjoying them. I'm really enjoying making them. I love doing the edited stuff.
That's not moving.
It's really fun.
Great. I'm glad to see your excitement. I'm very excited for it, just like you. Go to Denny's? Denny's. There is a Denny's in my area, but it's not very good. There were 3 Denny's in my area. The 2 of them were decent, and they both closed. The other one that's left is actually the worst one of the 3.
Didn't he do the sub last year? He's done Firehouse Subs. I think he's done it twice. But I don't think he did the Thanksgiving. The one was the Hook and Ladder. And then I don't remember what the other one was.
Where the food quality is bad and the service is terrible, yet they're the one that stayed open. So my wife and I haven't eaten at Denny's in like 4 years.
I wanted to make one today. The clip that we watched, the Snort Hogan clip about him going crazy about suing detractors or whatever, like, look out, we got a badass over here. I wanted to make that. I haven't had the time this morning.
Yeah. Taco Bell just for the spice factor. Wow.
Wow. You're such a loser, dude. Like,
Thanksgiving sub. All right, how about this? For now, let's say the new Frank's Red Hot menu from Taco Bell. And by the way, someone said they have like a dessert taco too. That's like ice cream. The other problem with that is, do you really think that's going to show up intact? Honestly, like, I'm interested in that because I used to like the Choco Taco. I used to get the Choco Taco when I went to Taco Bell, but I don't think it's going to be very good being delivered. Just saying. Stevester, thanks for a $10 super chat. He says, cool streams. Have a nice week, y'all. Thank you, Stevester. Good to see you, and thank you for the support.
it's already cringy enough that he put his face over Jack from The Shining. Like, did you have to put it over Wendy too?
Let's get that on the leaderboard.
Like, the fuck did Shelley Duvall ever do to you, man?
Biggest super chat of the day. So now we got some super chats. We got a couple tiny tips that I didn't even bother reading.
You asked if he was going to review the hot sauce?
No support on Kick. Can we get our first sub of the day? Can we get some kicks over on Kick? Let's get that support rolling. Let's get the candies. It is
Did you ask in I assume you asked on YouTube, not
Halloween
Kick.
month. Let's get the candies delivered. I'm DSP. I'm at your door. I'm knocking. Knock, knock. Who's there? Trick or treat. Now give me the candies. Imagine that. Imagine it's Halloween night. There's a knock at your door. You open the door, and it's actually me outside, and I say trick or treat. That would be the most horrifying occurrence. Your face might actually melt off of your skull and just rip off and run down the street, and you backflip yourself back into the house, slamming the door with your feet. Nick, no, stay away. Oh my God. Candies. I want delicious candies. Deliver them to me. No one's delivering candies.
How long ago was it? I can find them talking about making a hot sauce called Carl Chopstairs. No, it wasn't. It was just during Kinoween. Like I say, they were dressed up as I think it was the sailors.
For the record, Buckwell is tossing a few individual cakes on the floor, but that's not enough. I'm like Slimer. I need to lick up the delicious big mouthfuls of candy this season. You understand?
It wasn't. Did they cover Carl Jobst again? I don't think they have recently. No, this was like not that long ago. I think maybe it was when they talking about him doing the hot ones thing. Because I don't know how they got onto the hot sauce.
Good morning, Game Boy. Good to see you. How you doing?
Sometimes when I'm listening to clips that I should be paying better attention to figure out if I want to cover them, I'm also working and doing other things. So,
I don't want your penny candies. I want the taste. Give me a Snickers. Give me a Milky Way. Give me a Nestle's Crunch. Or how about some Reese's
dude, you show up at my doorstep. You were getting a swift kick in the nuts. That's what you're getting from me.
peanut butter cups. Give me the good
And who let this bum on my property? Somebody call 50.
stuff. You can take those penny candies and you can shove them where the sun don't shine. You understand? All right. Good stuff.
So now today we don't want the pennies. But when the pennies dried up a couple of weeks ago, it was, where's that slow stream of pennies from Kick?
Very nice. All right. So for now, why don't we say the next DSP tries is the new Frank's Red Hot menu from Taco Bell? But we could change that. If something else comes up that's better, I think we could do it. Here's the thing. I want to do the Thanksgiving sub from Firehouse Subs. But I understand it's October. I don't know why they jumped the gun with it and started offering it in October. American Thanksgiving is the end of November.
You are the one who got the Shamrock Shake in February. So
People are going to want that in November. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they did it so early. It doesn't make sense. It's themed and it's timed
everyone does everything early. Like, are you kidding me?
wrong. So maybe later this month or maybe next month we could do that, right? Domino's we can literally do whenever. So Domino's we'll pull it out whenever we want, all right? Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do it. Let's lock it in. Let me go ahead. Excuse me. Let me ban that idiot because that was a racist. So let me get rid of that idiot. There we go. Okay. Let me go ahead and update the goal command. Okay. The Frank's Red Hot menu from Taco Bell it is. Thank you, because I didn't even know that existed. The good news is the chicken strips at Taco Bell are pretty good.
But I thought that we weren't doing things anymore based on the sauce. Because he tried to do the hot ones thing and didn't get the sauce. And it was just like a big fucking catastrophe that we had to talk about for like 4 days.
So maybe this actually won't be nearly as bad as that Decades menu that was disgusting. Okay. Roy did a $2 super chat. He says, do the pan pizza from Domino's. It's amazing. Oh, yeah? So maybe I would do one of the stuffed crust and I would do a pan pizza. Okay, that's a good suggestion. I feel like we're doing Domino's at some point. We just don't know when yet. It's coming though, Okay. So thank you, Roy, and also Stuart. Just became a member this morning. Thank you to Stuart for the membership. I appreciate that, Stuart. Thank you, sir. Let's get that up on the leaderboard.
That Stuart came over to my channel when I first started. and became a member for like 2 months and then talked in the chat and then left and never came back. And now he's over there in chat. I don't care. I just think it's weird. That's all.
So literally now we've got a membership, we've got super chats, we've got tips. We have nothing from Kick, literally nothing. The only person who contributed on Kick was an
I
incredible
have nothing from Kick either. What the fuck?
racist who had to ban. Is that how you guys want to be represented over on Kick? As incredible racists? Are you kidding me? Come on.
What?
All right. Anyway, let's get on to our next topic.
Please, for the love of God.
So, you may have noticed I just mentioned the schedule. I mentioned the rotation that we're doing Silk Song, Mario Galaxy 2.
So we move on from the menus that we didn't really get to see to the schedule segment.
American Truck Sim, Pokemon as of tomorrow, some random horror fun this week on the late streams, and next week we've got multiple games, right? But you may have noticed that there's something that's omitted from the schedule, something that was on the schedule last when we did this podcast on Sunday morning, and now it's gone. Battlefield 6, okay? So you might say, wait a minute, what happened to Battlefield 6? In fact, people have been coming by the last couple of days to the chat and even comments on my video saying, where's Battlefield 6? Allow me to explain what happened. So on launch day of Battlefield 6, I played it all day long. I was horrible at it. Admittedly, I was trying to play it like Call of Duty. I had forgotten about the team-based nature of the game. I had forgotten how to utilize the actual classes.
You forgot about the team-based nature of the game, sir. What?
And I was like, where's the unlocks? Why is nothing unlocking? Right? Battlefield is so different from Call of Duty. It's meant to be played with a team who's going to communicate, who's going to back each other up. While some people attack, others are tossing down support items, and another person's going...
Right, so you might actually be useful to somebody if you would actually talk.
No, and reviving the people, right? That's how it's meant to be played. However, unless you have that team set up, playing Battlefield with randoms is awful. I can tell you that. I played it for 8 hours. Randoms they just don't understand what they're doing. They either immediately split off from the group and run off and do things by themselves, or they're so idiotic, they'll be in the middle of a giant firefight and try to revive you.
I know, if only you had some friends or somebody who liked you to play with.
What's the point of reviving me if the moment I stand back up, I'm dead again, and then you die too? But that's how they're playing. They just don't know what they're doing. The game also has an insanely long time to unlock anything. I played for 8 hours and I unlocked 2 weapons. That's lame, okay? In addition to that, okay, in order to play this game, you have to invest a lot of time. The reason being is, unlike Call of Duty, which is very run and gun, and you can get in and get kill streaks and score streaks, you get that adrenaline flowing, and get momentum going, and get an audience pump. With Battlefield, it's a very slow-paced game, okay? It just is. It's very slow. It's like methodical. You're playing on a conquest.
All right, Jay, what's happening, baby? Nope, no attendance yet. I do what the really cool professors did in college. I just pass around the sheet of paper. If your name magically appears on the paper before the end of it, then I consider you here.
Map, and it takes forever to win or lose, and you're talking 30-plus minutes for a match sometimes, right? That style of gameplay is not very appealing to a public audience. It's more boring, unless they're an audience that essentially says, hey, we're used to that and we know that, but mine is not. For example, I started playing Battlefield and people immediately complaining, wow, it's boring. Okay? Why is nothing happening? Why aren't you winning or losing? Why aren't you taking over an objective? Like, because the game's too slow. That's how it's built. It's built to be huge like that. You know what I'm saying? And then lastly, because the maps are so big, you have to play a lot to get the knowledge of how to play on these certain maps. You know, every map has interesting places.
Right. You have to play the map a couple times to figure it out. Right.
Where you can easily flank people and stuff. You got to play this a lot, okay? 8 hours in, I feel like I'm still at square one. I've only hit level 12.
That's because you don't fucking learn anything. His face is so dented. I gotta go.
And some of the guns that I want to use are at level 30. So you're talking I have to play 20-plus hours to even get to weapons that I want to try, okay? In addition, as I've said, I suck. And I know that. Like, I know I suck. This is a game that would take me a long time to learn and a long time to get good at. So I gave it another shot on Sunday night, and here's what happened on Sunday night, okay? Attendance dropped dramatically from launch day on Friday. Engagement for the second half of my stream was non-existent. No one in chat was paying attention to or talking about the game, and support was bad. I didn't even hit $100 of support. So I said, well, listen, it's obvious. This is the kind of game that if I had an established team and we were teaming up and communicating would be much better. Maybe you would like it more.
Right. If you had friends or people that you would play the game with, yeah, it might go better.
But the thing is, that's not
Who knew?
my style. I'm the kind of guy that when I'm streaming, I communicate.
I'm the kind of guy who's alone and a closed-off narcissistic hermit. You know, I don't talk to people.
With you. I interact. There's social, back and forth. That's the appeal of a lot of my streams. Today, in the modern day, people are more interested in just hanging out with me and talking than...
To be fair, you were just playing the game slow by hiding and going prone all the time. I've watched other streamers play Battlefield, and they made it feel very exciting and cinematic. He won't read this out loud, but I wanted to.
And me playing some kind of a hardcore game where I have to dedicate myself to get good, and I'm dying constantly, and there's raging and everything at it. It just doesn't work anymore. Here's why. This kind of content did used to work, okay? People come to...
Uh-oh, we're going to go into this again. We're going to go into Fucking rage bait games don't work for me anymore because everyone goes and watches the streamers.
My streams and flood them with views. Of course, it would be trolls, but still, they would watch the streams. I would get views. I would get ad revenue. I would get engagement on my content. My channel would hit related search because I was playing a game that would get a ton of attention because I was raging at it. Whether it was a FromSoft Soulsborne style game, whether it was a new online fighting game, whether it was an online FPS, these kind of rage bait games would bring people to the channel. Today, illegal restreamers literally stream the content at the same time I do. The trolls just go to their channels and they get the views and they get the support and I get nothing.
And Grandpa has officially looped. So we've got our loop for the day. Are you gonna have another meltdown about it? I've already covered one of the meltdowns today. Are we gonna go for both?
Okay. So because they're breaking the law and they're live restreaming me, which is not allowed anywhere. It's not allowed anywhere. It's against.
Oh no, I'm breaking the law right now. Oh no.
Terms of service to live rebroadcast someone without explicit permission. You can't do it. Okay. Because they.
But I have your permission. You said you're not interested in pursuing this right now. So thank you for the permission. I also have my Comcast licensed DSP restreamer here. So I have this. So I feel as if I'm good to go.
They do it and they steal from me. I don't benefit from it anymore. Like I said, in the last week, take a look at my streams. Okay. Last night, what did we do?
Well, it says here that you have 200 people watching you, and my numbers say that I have 200 people watching me. So we should, in essence, make the same amount of money, right?
Out on Steam, okay? Someone is dropping a whole bunch of support, but it's an offensive name.
The Snort Fourth is mine.
They said the Snort Fourth is mine. I think they're trying to make it sound like the Snort Fort is mine. I mean, it's not. First of all, there's nothing called the Snort Fort. And number two, it's not yours. Even if you were to call my home the Snort Fort, it would be mine.
You don't own your house yet. You're still making payments on it, you weirdo. You ain't paid for that house yet.
Anyway, so continuing on. Basically,
so are you gonna keep talking more smack?
Last week, let's actually look at what has been popular on my channel, shall we? Okay. Last night we just hung out on Steam, looked at a bunch of horror games, bought a few, and played them randomly. Lots of hangout sessions, vibes, interaction. Chill with Phil. I do a stream of chilling with Phil, and I make 4 times more money than when I was playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds within an hour. By the way, this is what I mean. Even the podcast. When I do the podcast, which I don't do every day anymore.
It shows that he knows exactly what the Snort Fort is. Oh, what? You mean my house?
When I finally do the podcast, it does well. This person just gifted 25 more subs.
What kind of loser makes $100K a year and doesn't own their home in 10 years? More than $100K. When he moved in there, he was making dirty money. Dirty fucking money.
Here's a question. Do you guys think this is real?
It's him. It's not Rawphil. So I'm not sure because Rawphil is still going. So.
I mean, it is real, but do you think this is a troll who's going to pull everything? I'm just curious. I wonder, because I don't know who this is. Apparently, this is brand new. Let's take a look. It says weekly top gifter. Yeah, they've never gifted before. This is a brand new account. Like, literally, this is a brand new account.
Gee, I can't. Really? Who'd have fucking thought? Painted Black Cloud, thank you for the 10, honey. I appreciate you. Here's some funds for a defense attorney when you get sued in 40 years for restreaming this baby. Thank you. I appreciate your generosity, honey. Thank you.
People are saying it's Iron Chef Sakai. I mean, even if it is, what's the point? What's the end goal of sending me?
Well, don't you want money? So take the money, say thank you.
30 gifted subs and hitting the goal already. Like, what?
Just like me for... That's good.
You literally just gave me a lot of money.
Yeah.
Thanks, I guess. I'm lost.
So say thank you, Iron Cock. Thank you.
Anyway.
Just take your money and move on.
To get back on track, because we got distracted by this, right? So, in the last week, the most successful streams that I have done, all right, have been me hanging out with you. Chill games where we can interact and talk, okay? Or streams where we're just shooting the shit. It's not, oh, Phil's playing the rage bait games anymore. They did used to work. They absolutely did back in the day. We're talking the early days when I moved to Washington, that whole first, I would say decade even, of me doing things like Dark Souls. So probably like maybe, you can argue, 2012 all the way through like 2022, 2023. But what's happened is in the last couple of years, people have more enjoyed hanging out with me and being chill than the rage. People even say, man, you're getting too angry at a game. We don't like that anymore. We want to see you actually enjoy yourself. Okay? Now, there's some exceptions. There's sadly just going to be some games that aren't going to work. For example, old school JRPGs and stuff, it almost never works. It sucks. Like, I played Sweet Code N2, and I got halfway through, and we had to stop. I want to go back to it at some point, but, like, what are you going to do? There's not much that you can do. You just kind of shrug, like, well, I love the game. It is a social experience, but no one shows up for it, right? But in general, people just seem to like hanging out on the channel. Why is American Truck Simulator the longest running successful stream that I've done this year? It is. Take a look. I've done something like 50 hours of American Truck Simulator, and almost every stream we've hit the goal. I think there's only very few we didn't. So there you go, right? So here's the thing. You might say, well, that sucks because I really like to see Phil rage. Well, you have one group of people to blame for the fact that I'm not going to
be honest, that was the best way to deal with Iron Chef. Just take his money and move on. Right. Stop giving him the attention. Like, stop freaking out about, like, the name and everything. Just say thank you and
do that
keep
kind of
moving.
content. My trolls and detractors who steal my content. Every idiot who illegally restreams me, every moron who literally just rips my content and reposts it on their channel with a title that's defamatory, it's their fault. Because normally the people who watch that content would have watched it on my channel and I would have profited from it. And I would have said, oh, it makes sense. Let's make more. Okay, let's
Dude, you're not making any money off of views. Your analytics have, like, your numbers have got to be in the shitter, my dude.
play more Battlefield. Let's play more rage-inducing fighting games, right? Let's do that. Like right now, if I was actually getting views, attention, and support on Street Fighter 6, maybe I would have played more Street Fighter 6, but if you didn't know, it dried up. People weren't caring about Street Fighter 6. They only wanted to see me rage
You played it for 2 fucking years, dude. At some point, you got to let this shit go.
at it, and that the views would go to the trolls. So 100%, the blame for that content not existing anymore is them. And now, of course, they'll say, well, now we're not going to have any more content like that to benefit from. Yeah, but it's your fault because you got greedy. Because instead of playing fair and playing ball and doing this in a way that it benefits everyone, i.e.,
nobody cares if you're not playing Battlefield anymore. Like, no one gives an actual, like, flying fuck. But see, we get this now. And this is actually sweeter.
you clip it after the fact and you edit it to be a transformative work and you make a montage of the worst moments, which is what you used to do. That took effort, right? That actually took time, effort, skill to do. Now,
Don't talk to me about how much time, effort, and skill it makes into, like, you have to put into, like, editing a video. When was the last time you edited a video, sir, or made a video where you had to do that? My daily roasts that I do when I do all the editing and shit like that take 3, 4, 5 hours to do. So talk to me again, bro. Really.
now you just rip it raw, which is illegal. And you put it on your channel illegally. Your entire channel violates YouTube's terms of service. It is a community guidelines violation to do what you're doing, okay? And since you do that, I'm not going to give you the content anymore.
No, you're going to give us this, which is actually better.
It's your fault. You go fuck yourself because you already did. You already fucked yourself. By getting greedy, by doing this outright theft, that's why you're not getting your content anymore.
Oh.
Okay?
Aw. It's a good day on the farms.
So there you go. No more content for you, you dumb motherfucking bitches. It's your fault. You have no one to blame. Look at yourself. You're the jackass. Put the clown makeup on in the fucking mirror because you deserve it. There's no reason for me to stress myself out and play these games anymore when I can benefit doing other things. So that's what I'm going to do. And you can eat it. You can sit and spit on a fucking cactus for all I care. Because I don't care about you. I care about me and my viewers. And my actual positive supporting viewers, they want to just chill. So you're going to get chill content you don't like and your viewership doesn't want to see because you stole the content that you wanted to see and I didn't get anything out of it. It's your fault. Okay? So, yes, I probably would have played more Battlefield and tried, except there's no point. I'm not going to bother with it anymore. Oh, well. So I'm sorry to those who actually did.
I mean, however you have to cope that you rage quit it, like, that's fine. It doesn't really matter.
Battlefield, to be honest, I'm not playing for my trolls. I'm trying to play for my positive viewers. My positive viewers have outright made it known we don't like seeing you play this game. In fact, they even said play Call of Duty when it comes out, because when you play Call of Duty, you can get fun kill streaks, score streaks going. You use a variety of weapons because they unlock fast. You're doing melee kills, you're doing sniping kills, you're doing LMGs, you're throwing explosives, it's fun. Battlefield is like watching paint dry because all you do is die and rage. Die and rage is stupid. So, okay. That's it.
Great. I'm glad we covered that a second day in a row. Great job.
Done. No more Battlefield, no more of that nonsense. Okay? Okay, cool.
That's fine. You
Excellent.
rage quit it. Just
all
say,
right, so, yeah. Now I will
just say you suck and you're not good at it, so you're not going to play it anymore. Like, it's okay.
play Call of Duty next month. It is
You don't have to blame us.
on Game Pass. I played the beta, and I'll be honest, I actually thought the beta was going to suck. Because I thought that Call of Duty Black Ops 7 was going to have double jumping, wall running, all that nonsense. It does have wall jumping, but that's it. It doesn't have the other stuff. So, it was actually fun. And it was actually interesting, and we had a good time. So because of that, I am going to play it next month, and hopefully it turns out to be a good game in the rotation, just like Black Ops 6 was. The good news is now, I'll be playing it on mouse and keyboard day one. So that'll be exciting, because I actually played much better when I put down the controller, and I started playing on mouse and keyboard. So we'll see how that goes, okay? Okay, but that's it for Battlefield. Sorry. If you were someone who liked Battlefield, obviously I apologize, but I'm not going to give the content to those who don't deserve it, who steal it from me. I get nothing out of this content. My actual positive supporters did not come by to support Battlefield, so I'm done with it.
I'll just play another game that they're going to restream and keep doing exactly the same thing. Yeah, great job.
Okay.
Great job.
And that's that. By the way, Battlefield apparently sold a ridiculous amount of copies. Actually, I think so. They were saying like 3 million or something like that, which is insane. That's wild that a game coming back out of retirement like that would have like 3 million sales in the first week. So good on them. Team-based shooter. And I've even said this. I don't think there's anything wrong with Battlefield 6. It's a great team-based shooter. It's got sound mechanics. It actually has good graphics. The one thing I would complain about is the wonkiness of the physics, that there are some weird physics glitches in the game that make the game look a little bit weird and unpolished. But for the most part, it seems like a great game. I'm not going to play it anymore. It's not for me. Team-based is not for me. Sitting there investing endless hours to unlock guns, you know, dying nonstop, and people just, quick farm it. Well, fuck you. Now you get nothing. It's your fault. Again, it's all about greed. If these people had done it within rational means, like, okay, every once in a while I do it, but no, they literally steal every stream. They steal every video I put out, so I'm just not going to give them anything anymore. Oh no, Phil did another boring stream where he hung out with his audience and hit his goals. Well, that's not fun to restream. Well, fuck off. Don't restream then, stupid. It's not my fault that you ruin the content for yourself. Okay.
Yeah, but it makes it worth it, because then we get gold dust like that.
So thank you, Red Eyes Black Dragon, did a $2 super chat and said, Phil's laying down the law and telling how it is. Yeah, I'm not fucking around anymore. I'm not stupid. I'm not wasting time.
I would like a minute for rebuttal.
I have so many things going on right now. We have so many games that I'm trying to juggle and get through and play. This week alone, we have so many new games coming out. I don't need to play Battlefield. It was hilarious that last night, literally just looking at Steam and playing 2 random games, we hit and exceeded my support goal. Playing Battlefield, we couldn't even get like halfway to the goal. So there you go.
Maybe you're just boring, dude. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Maybe you're just boring.
So let's continue, shall we? So what's actually going to happen in the next week? Okay, let's talk about that. So here's the schedule as of now. And then what I want to do is show you the new games that are coming out next week, okay? Here's the schedule as of right now. So, as you can see, today we're doing Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Okay.
Announcement, this will be the last major stream of Super Mario Galaxy 2 for a while. This game is actually going to go on a little bit of a hiatus. Reason being, too many new games are coming out. You know, Mario Galaxy 2 is an old game. It's from 2010. So technically, I'm playing an old game during the biggest game release season of the year because I needed something to fill time. But now we're going to have so many new games coming out, we got to put Mario on hold. All right? It will come back, I promise you. I'm really enjoying Mario Galaxy 2, and I absolutely want to keep going and see if I can get all the stars and everything. But we got to put it on hold, and here's what we're looking at. So Mario Galaxy 2 today, and then DSP tries it, steak nuggets from Arby's. Tonight, we're continuing with the chill indie horror streams. We actually have a ton of games that I added to my Steam wish list, and we're going to buy a few more tonight and try them out. So tonight, a random horror indies night. Come on by around 7 p.m. for that. Tomorrow is no podcast because it's the premiere of Pokemon Legends ZA, and I'll be playing it for a major 3 to 4 hour gameplay stream, okay? Tomorrow night, we're actually going to do a random late night stream of Hollow Knight Silksong. Reason being, if I didn't do that, we wouldn't get to play it again this week. And we're right at the point where we're going to finish Act 2. So I want to finish Act 2 this week. I hope you'll join me.
Okay, blah, 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 blah. Like, we don't need all of this. So Galaxy, and then some kind of horror games. God, he is still doing Silksong. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I'm not sure if your name is Ian or if it's something else. I will embarrass myself if I continue to pronounce it, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going to call you Junior, which is what I think I did last time. Again, my apologies. Better watch out, Toxie. Detractors might go from Phil is boring to Phil is more boring than usual. Truly a month of horrors. He is more boring than usual. I used to stream a lot more because, frankly, when like the Kino shit was going down, it was just a lot more interesting. So I don't even stream as much.
Tomorrow night on the late stream, I know that.
Again, I appreciate your generosity. I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name. I'm an idiot.
Some people probably can't make it on the late streams, but I hope you will.
Basically, if your name isn't A, I'm going to struggle with it.
We continue
That's
on,
a me
the
problem.
awesome playthrough and the awesome levels of engagement and support that I've had for.
So then we got Pokemon. Oh my God. It's all fucking Hollow Knight and Pokemon. Oh.
For that Metroidvania playthrough. Okay. Friday, more Pokemon.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't have the.
Actually does look significantly good. So do we get it? I'll play it, but I don't know. Like, is there enough desire to see this game? All right. I'm curious. Would you guys want to see Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 starting next week? It's a full priced game. I haven't seen if it's cheaper anywhere.
Okay. This means what's
Yep, they don't have it yet. They don't have it listed anywhere yet.
He'll ruin Pokemon. That's why I'm shocked. I'm not like, oh, like, you know, who the fuck, you know, cares about, you know, like Pokemon or whatever. No, it'll probably go over pretty well, but he'll fucking ruin it.
Like the discount places, I don't see it. And it's a full price gift, $60. So I'm willing to try it, but only if people want it. Okay. So I want your feedback between now and Tuesday. If the answer is yes, then Tuesday's daytime stream will be Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. And then we'll continue with Ninja Gaiden 2 on the late stream on Tuesday night. And then what we will do is alternate, and we'll probably do streams of Silksong and Vampire, and then we'll do some Ninja Gaiden at night during the week. Now also that Thursday is Tormented Souls 2. For those who don't remember, Tormented Souls is a game that came out a few years ago. It is a complete homage, throwback, survival horror classic style game that plays similarly to, say, Resident Evil 2. Okay, it's great. I loved the game. It played like a great survival horror game. Lots of awesome elements to it. So I'm excited for it. I definitely am playing it. This is definitely the month for it. They're releasing it at exactly the right time. So that's the thing. Now, if I play that, so now you're talking Ninja Gaiden 4, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, Tormented
Who asked for any of this?
Souls 2, and Pokemon, and Silksong, all at the same time. How on earth are we going to pull that off? Right?
Well, you stream 12 times a week, and that's 4 games that you're playing.
That's a problem. I don't know how we could do that. And then, of course, the week after that is Outer Worlds 2. Then we've got the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection and my Halloween Marathon. So, like, how do we do all that? I don't know how we would actually balance all of that. It seems like too much, doesn't it?
Probably for you, Grandpa.
So, what do we do? It's an important question. I don't know. How do we tackle all this? You know, this is why Mario after today has to go on hiatus. There's no way that Mario Galaxy 2 can be part of the lineup when I have this many games that we're juggling. Okay. So today will be the last one for Mario. It'll go on hiatus. It will come back. Mario will resume once we get through the new releases and there's less going on in the schedule. Mario will come back and be a regular part of the schedule again. Because don't get me
and when nobody cares. Nobody will care about it anymore.
wrong. Mario Galaxy 2 is doing well, but it's not a new game. It was always meant to be a filler title until more new stuff came out. Okay. So what do you guys think? Like, what games would you want to see the most? Is Ninja Gaiden 4, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, Tormented Souls 2, Silksong, or Pokemon? Out of those 5, like, what are you guys most excited for?
Oh, I guess we're just going to sit here now. Are we already, like... We're already going to do this?
Look at all these different answers. Vampire the Masquerade, Pokemon and Ninja Gaiden, Pokemon. I think you'd enjoy Vampire over Ninja Gaiden. Oh, you found a cheaper key? Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you. I'll look for that. King First is telling me he found a place you can get it for cheaper. Okay. Pokemon, the Masquerade.
I don't want to use all my
Q&A, which you
skip
haven't done in a
juice,
bit.
but...
What's on everyone's mind?
Oh, so now we've gone to Q&A. All right, so this fucking Pahdcast is officially fucking shit the bed. We're down to the Q in the bag.
Am I going to play Neo 3? Probably. It's a maybe. Depends on if people want it or not. The thing is, Neo 2, I actually played well, and everyone hated it. Oh, this is boring. Well, yeah, the game is this, it's this pattern. Kill enemies, build up your meter, right? Use the meter to transform, build a big combo based on the transformation or whatever. You know, unleash all your weapon powers and then build up, start over. Like, that was the whole game.
Oh, okay. Oh, boy.
No, Hell is Us, I'm glad I didn't play it. For the record, almost no one's talking about Hell is Us. It came out in September, and it got zero hype. Basically, people who played it were like, meh. It's just kind of like a fart in the wind.
Imagine putting a poll up and just chit-chatting.
It's here for 1 second, you smell it, and it's gone. You know, I played the demo, and I wasn't impressed by the demo. I thought it was just okay. And apparently that's everyone's opinion on the game, so I'm glad.
Watching an angry old man sitting there doing nothing.
So, we did...
Well, he needs to know what to do. So now he's just basically going to sit here until the little pay piggies tell him what they'll pay to watch.
Chaos says, what about Zaxby's or Jollibee for DSP Tries It? There are no Zaxby's here in Washington State. Jollibee we did, and I absolutely loved it, and I would love to return to Jollibee at some time in the future. But as of now, we just did it, what was it, 3-4 months ago? And it was quite good. It was shockingly good. I thought it was amazingly good fast food. I didn't know.
You just did Taco Bell. Sir, you've done Taco Bell since you've done Jollibee, and you're going to go back to Taco Bell again. So this reasoning here is Bo Yang, and you know it.
Was that good? So there you go. Oh, yeah, they the word is they are making a sequel to Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks, for those who don't remember, was a launch
Bug Snacks. I can't deal with this fucking douchebag.
title for the PlayStation 5 many, many years ago. Apparently, they're making a sequel, but, it's been a long time coming. It still didn't come out. Hopefully, it does actually happen, because I thought Bug Snacks was actually a great game.
Oh, we know. We know how great you thought it was.
What's up, Mozzie? How are you? Good to see you, Mozzie. Did I ever play the original Halo campaign? I think I did. Didn't we do it together when the Master Chief Collection came out? And didn't we discover that you can beat the vast majority of Halo games by just walking right through them and ignoring every enemy? Because we did. We beat like most of the games by just walking through them. Like, wow, what a master level designed game, huh? You can't do that on Legendary? No? Well, I definitely didn't play it on Legendary. I think I played it on whatever the standard difficulty was. I just walked right through the whole game. Say hello to the Dancing Rat. Hello, Dancing Rat emote. I like that emote on Kick. I think it's cute. Dancing Rat.
Is this where we are?
Am I going to watch John Cena's final match in December? No. I'm not watching wrestling. I really have no interest in it, to be honest. I will jump onto Steam and look at some games and randomly pick some to try. It works if you do it every once in a while. But when you do something regularly, it loses its luster. It doesn't feel special anymore. And then people don't care about it as much anymore. Right? So that's why
Then why are you here 6 days a week? Like, Dude, give people a little bit of time to miss you. I know. You have to keep up the manipulation and the gaslighting, and you are so scared if you're not here for a little while, you're just going to go right to the top of Mount Irrelevancy. I know, but bro, take a break every now and then. It's okay.
You know, the wrestling thing worked for a bit, but I don't, number one, I don't like modern wrestling enough to keep investing a ton of time into it unless people really want it. If smart guys had blown up and actually got popular, and I was getting thousands of viewers, and I was actually making really good money on it, I'd be like, listen, it's work. I don't like wrestling as much in the modern era as I used to, but it's worth it. It's an investment of my time, and I'll do it. But that's not what happened. What happened is it started up here, and then kind of went here, and then went here, and here, and here, and then at the end. But the most effort I put in was rewarded the least. So that was you guys telling me you don't care for it. So I'm not going to waste time on it then. We'll do things you care for. There you go.
Sir, please,
Okay, let's see here.
Please don't make me do this for another 20 minutes. Like, I don't have the patience. Oh, boy. This is rough.
Someone tipped $2, but it's just nonsense, so I'm just going to say thanks for $2, because what you're saying is nonsense. It doesn't affect anything. It's wrong. Okay. Another anonymous $2.
Well, at least tell us what the nonsense is.
$1 tip I'm not going to read. Great.
Pick up Slane to take it easy.
Can we actually get a real tip today? Can we get like a tip from someone who's like positive and actually wants to support the stream? That'd be nice.
Can I tell you to positively suck my dick if I give you $10? Will you like that? Because you don't want anything if it's like under like $5. Can I tell you to very positively just suck my schlong if I give you $10? I won't do it. I just want to know how you'll react to it.
Okay. What would I love to see Sucker Punch do now that Ghost of Yote is out? I think they need to drop the whole Ghost game now. It sucks because I thought Ghost of Tsushima was so good, but they literally screwed up Ghost of Yote so bad with their nonsense that no one's going to care about the series moving forward. So they need to do something different. I mean, what would they do? It would be great if they could bring back Infamous. I would love to see Infamous revived. Am I excited for the new Wolverine game? I want to see more. Right now, I'm kind of like...
I wish they'd stop giving him money since he won't read the comments. But here's the thing. He does read them. He just doesn't say it out loud. They don't actually give him money to hear what they like have written be said aloud. He has to read what a piece of shit he is. And that's what they're looking for right there.
I don't know yet. I want to see more. What's up, Max Power? How you doing? I already answered about the Wolverine game. Stop spamming. Excuse me.
Maybe they didn't hear your response yet. Not everything is instant, dude.
Have I discarded the idea of a variety podcast? No, I just haven't really had a lot of time to work on it. If you haven't noticed, gaming has been working very well. Me just doing gaming again, covering gaming full-time and everything. This year, it's been reinvigorated. I'm getting more support this year for just gaming stuff than I have in many, many years. So because of that, I've been busy with what's working. I feel like a variety podcast could work, but I need to find a reason to do it and time to do it. And when I am basically juggling so many games, playing so many games, doing so much, and people are liking that and supporting it, I got to focus on what's already working, right? I think a variety show could work in the long run. I think it could. Absolutely it could.
Could it? Any more thoughts on that?
No, I stopped doing the Patreon private video stuff a long time ago. We don't do that anymore.
I believe it's still up that you can give him $50 for a video.
What am I getting you for Christmas? Well, every Christmas we do our Christmas marathon, right? I dress up in holiday festive attire. I drink festive holiday booze, and we do a variety of gaming and food and fun stuff. It'll be a good time this year. I'm sure it will be.
So we watch you do the same shit that you do every day. Come to the stream dressed like a complete fucking moron, getting drunk, and acting like an asshole. Pick ups.
Do you prefer coffee or tea? Flavor-wise, I think that tea tastes better.
Oh, I can't. I don't have the patience today. Not that I ever really do.
As you can see, there's one spot of hair that will not stay down. It bothers me when I see that on camera, so I keep touching it. But I literally move like this every day.
Yeah, we know, but it's very disturbing. Why do you keep looking at yourself in OBS?
So thank you, by the way. Thank you, DH1, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that.
That's weird.
Thank you so very much for the early support today, everybody. Yes, I'll be in costume. I'm always in costume on the Halloween event. I have my costume now. I'm looking for an improvement to the costume. I went online looking and I couldn't find what I wanted, so I will probably try to go to Halloween stores like another time before Halloween and see if I can get some things to enhance the costume. We'll see.
So he didn't count all those gifted subs from that person. I don't know if it was Iron Cuck or not, but I don't think he counted it.
Yes, I used to watch Legends of the Hidden Temple all the time back in the day. I actually really liked it when it was on Nickelodeon. I thought it was a fun show.
Yeah, he didn't count it. Top sub still has a question mark next to it. So he took all that money and isn't going to count it. So just want that noted.
Oh, I'm not. Everyone asks you, what's the costume? I'm not going to tell you what the costume is. I'm not going to tell you what the costume is at all.
Don't worry. We'll find out just how retarded it is in 2 weeks. Everyone just cool your tits. We'll find out.
No spoilers.
Yeah, we'll all find out how fucking stupid and probably offensive it is together.
What did you miss? You're just showing up for the podcast.
Bait him into wearing a costume to show off his muscles.
Let's see. You missed us determining what the next DSP tries it is.
Looking at menus.
You missed us talking about why I'm not playing Battlefield 6 anymore.
He rage quit it. Boo-hoo, I'm salty.
And you missed us talking about the schedule and the fact that next week there's an insane amount of new games coming out, and we're trying to figure out which ones I should play, if not all of them. So
you missed nothing.
You missed a lot, actually.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm an angry old man. I'm going to eat Taco Bell again. And I either have no time at all or all the time in the world, and it goes back and forth.
Can we guess? Sure, you can guess the costume, but I'm not going to acknowledge or I'm not.
Stupidest costume I've seen since being a detractor. Well, I've only been streaming him since like December or January of this year. So I haven't even been streaming him for a year yet. I've been following him in the Snortex for like 3 years. So I'm not like I'm not like an OG or anything. The worst costume ever was Yoshi, although I don't think that was necessarily for Halloween. Followed closely by the Cookie Monster. Stupidest? Again, I don't think it was for Halloween, although maybe it was. Cookie Monster, hands down.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny anything. So literally, you could say a million things in chat. It won't matter because I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say if it is or not, what the costume is. Do I think the steak nuggets will be good? No, not at all. But
does Mr. Toxic want bloodlines too? I don't know, honey. I can ask him. He's still working.
I don't know. I've had that attitude before. Like, for example, the chicken nuggets from Taco Bell, right? I thought the chicken nuggets from Taco Bell were going to actually be disgusting. And they were actually good. They were juicy, and they had great flavor in the breading. I was like, what is going on? Why does Taco Bell have good chicken nuggets? They shouldn't, but they do. So maybe the steak nuggets will be good. I don't know, but I'm going to give them a shot. I'm not going to go in with a bad attitude or anything. What's up? The bottom line is real.
Yeah, the Colonel one was bad. That was pretty rough.
What? I'll be wearing a platinum Dracula cape? Yes.
Oh, the one that he just did where he was the king or whatever, or the knights with the crown?
I'm going to be wearing a holographic cape, so I'll spin at the camera and blind everyone. Yes, correct.
Okie dokie.
Sorry about that.
The fuck was that? I don't even have the patience for this man.
All right, guys, what else you want to talk about? If you got any more topics, toss them my way. If not, that's fine. We can always end the show a little on the earlier side, but let's see what you guys, and what else is up? What's up, Filipino? How you doing? Dressed as a rat? Man, after last night's rat squeezer, whatever it was called, rat shaker, have come out that have been
I'm just gonna, I went live. I know we've lost the skip juice, but I didn't have much to begin with.
Very underwhelming. What happened to this?
Your shit is too loud, bro. Again.
This. Underwhelming, disappointing.
Here, I will see if I can find it. This is what I have. This is what I skip every day when I stream that I don't have you guys sit through. And not, I mean, obviously we've seen this, but it's this one right here. This is the costume. This is what I make. This is what I skip over every day when I tell you I'm skipping like the retardation and shit. So there's that. That's pretty fucking bad.
That we want to look at. So, all right. Well, I did get my.
I'm so sorry. We'll never speak of it again.
My first kicks. It was 100 kicks from Black Mamba. What a great name. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Cool. And then I got another $5 super chat from DH1. Thank you, DH1, for $5. Very nice. Thank you for the early support, everybody. No,
You've never seen the actual version of his intro with his music? No, because his music is terrible. Raw Phil plays different music.
Power Watch Simulator, Power Wash Simulator. Like a power washer.
We owe you a debt of gratitude for sparing us that cringe. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to look at every day.
I'm glad you're enjoying the podcast, Lord Mobile. I do have some classic games still in the closet, and I have those pieces of art that I was putting behind in the set for a couple of years there. That's it. I don't have anything else. Everything's been gone for a long time.
Oh, God, we're not talking about, like, closet clean out part fucking 87, are we? Sir?
No, I already answered. I don't have any of that stuff from back in the day. People are now saying, what about this? What about this piece of art? I don't have any of it. All I have, excuse me, all I have is that video game styled 8-bit style art that I have a classic games collection, and that's it. I have nothing else. Everything has been gone for many, many years. I've said this a lot, just people to listen, I guess. I don't know. But no, I don't have any of it.
Wow, this is fun.
Have I seen the game We Harvest Shadows? No.
Fucking
never heard of that one.
Boo. This is terrible. Dude, just call it. Like, this shit's fucking dead, man. Like, just.
Did I ever been to Disneyland once? When I was in my
get on with it, man. Just, like, play the game.
20s, but I was only there for about 30 minutes.
He hit the goal, but since it was from a hater, he's not counting them. Yeah, he thinks it was Iron Cuck, which it probably was. And yeah, so now he's not going to count them. And then what a scummy fuck. That is correct.
I didn't pay for it. My friend apparently...
But he won't put Jasper's face on a T-shirt and legitimately sell it. Because that is scummy.
He either knew someone who was an employee or someone, and they had free...
But here's the thing, AJ, though. You say play the game, the donos aren't coming. They are. Iron Cuck dropped like $100 on him or something. What did he get? Did he give like 20 gifted over there on Kick? 10 or 20 or something like that? He got like 50, $100 or something.
So it was me and two of my friends went there, and we walked in, we're walking around, and they got bored and wanted to leave. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're not doing anything. I would have liked to go on some rides or something, but they just wanted to walk around. So it was a pretty quick trip.
Wasn't that interesting?
For some reason, my friend, he gave us the tickets. We went in, and they got bored, and they wanted to leave. I'm like, wow, we just got here. I don't know if I'll ever come back. And I haven't been back. So it kind of sucks that I didn't get a chance to really explore.
And now you're a hermity shut-in, and you're never going to go back.
Biggest roller coaster I've ever ridden? I think the biggest one was that Batman one that I was on, which I think was called, like, the Chiller. I could be wrong. It was a Mr. Freeze roller coaster at a Six Flags, and it was really high up. But it was a short ride, but it was like a unique one because the gimmick was you sit down and you put the bars down, and they say, okay, get ready, and you're like, boom, out of the gates, you are flying. It goes like 0 to 100. It's like, just boom.
Yeah, it's the opposite of this podcast. Sir, I have things to do.
Whoa, and you're inside, then you're outside again. So basically, it's like a fast ride, but it's like crazy speed. It like really rocks you because you're so fast. I went on it like 2 more times. I loved it. I went on the thing like three times. It was such a great ride. But I was never a big roller coaster guy. I didn't go on many in my life. Probably like 3 or 4 total in my whole life. What's up, X Shooter? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yes, I have been to a Halloween haunted house. I went to a few.
Sir, can we wrap this up? My lasagna is not going to make itself.
Few of them when I was younger.
Wish it would, but it won't. So can we move this along, please?
Lilith says, I went to Disney in 2019. It cost $3,000 for 2 people, 4 days. Yeah, I've heard it's so expensive to do Disney now. It's ridiculous.
But I need $3,000 for Scopely. I can't go do something fun and go outside and get fresh air and sun and talk to people. I need $3K for Scopely.
What type?
My monthly fucking Scopely payment.
Type of wedding ring do I have?
His life sounds shitty. It is.
Oh, this type? What a question. This type. See the one on my finger? That's my wedding band. There you go. Very exciting.
Is it gold? Is it silver? Is it platinum? If it's gold, is there a carat? Like, what carat gold is it? It looks silver. Could be platinum. I don't know.
Do I ever plan on playing Spyro again? If there's a reason to? Is there a reason to? And include any plans to ever renew our vows? Maybe someday. I mean,
Yeah, can we do the honeymoon before we renew a vow?
you know, it hasn't been that long. 6 years. It's not super
I already spent $12 to marry the stupid bitch. What, I gotta spend more money on her?
long. Maybe we would eventually, but it would be
Could
nice
be
to go on
Tim.
maybe go on a honeymoon, and while on the honeymoon renew our vows or something. I don't know. Have I ever thought about upgrading and blinging out the wedding ring? No. I've never thought that thought has never crossed my mind. Shout out to
At this point, I'm surprised you haven't sold it for Scopely money.
Photo Mohen, who just did some kicks. Thank you. Cool. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, wow. That's sexy. Thanks for that. Hello, sir? Hello? If you read it out loud, we could follow along with you. Oh, are we banning people?
Any last questions, guys, before
Oh.
we adjourn? And then I'm going to go on my break, and then we're going to get set up for Mario.
What do you need Sir, no. I've been here longer than you.
And remember,
I mean, I gotta pee, but I can wait till we're done.
today we're even doing DSP Tries It Steak Nuggets, so we got a lot going on today on this stream.
I'm positive that will be one of the most dented fucking things he does today. I don't know. I don't know if I want to include the eating segments when I do the daily roast videos, though. Maybe it'll be like the second cringiest thing that he does. If you read it out loud, we can follow along with you. And we'll know what you're reading.
No, I didn't see a Killzone presentation sent to a dev team. Is there a new Killzone in development? That's interesting. Been forever. What's up, Ortega? How are you?
Hello? I thought we were...
It's kind of annoying.
Thought you were putting us out of our misery.
Because it can warm up in here, but hopefully it doesn't. Shout out to the Snuffleupagus, 10 months as a member of the channel. Thank you to Snuffy. Snuffy, that's right. That's the nickname on
That's true. I might be able to do something funny if I take the DSP Tries It. I could edit it and maybe do something funny with it. That's something to think about.
Sesame Street.
We did watch the Dented Zone from Kino. I think we watched it. It came out Friday. I think we watched it Sunday, I think. So I quote unquote reacted to it. I didn't really react to it. It was great. We just watched it together, yeah.
Thank you there. All right. Thank you for the early support, everybody. Appreciate it. Do I prefer boot-shaped nuggets or regular-shaped nuggets?
Why are we doing this? I'm losing brain cells drastically.
Turkey nuggets? I don't think I've ever seen them. Maybe they're good because I like ground turkey.
I went to college for a PhD. This is making me retarded.
Turkey. So maybe I would like turkey nuggets. Or nuggies or nugs. Turkey nugs.
Oh my God, I have to go die now. Okay, bye.
A small team made a business concept for it? Oh, yeah, but were they authorized to do so? Like, Killzone's owned by Sony, right? So, well, no. Killzone is owned by... Who owns Killzone? Isn't it the makers of Horizon own Killzone? So wouldn't they need permission to do that? I don't know. It's confusing.
No, I don't have a PhD. I didn't finish it. I went to college for a PhD in psychology. I didn't finish. I'm a big old quitter. But I went to go be a psychologist.
You own Killzone. Oh, okay. Someone in chat owns Killzone. I didn't know that. That it was owned by a company, not privately held. All right.
The comments, he's willing to address her beyond asinine. I know, it's bad. It's rough.
Do I like going to the dentist? No.
We can tell you rarely go.
The last time I enjoyed going to the dentist was when I was a kid, and the dentist had a Sega Genesis in the lobby for kids to play while they waited, because I didn't have one. It was the first time I ever played Sonic, and I was like, oh, this is cool. That's why I actually wanted a Genesis, because I played it at my dentist. That was the last time I enjoyed going to the dentist.
Imagine having a dentist so yuppie they got video games in the lobby.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right,
yes,
are we good?
go. Goodbye.
I think we've had a good show. So here's what we need to
Yeah, this has been great.
figure out, okay? Next week, there's so many games coming out. Do I attempt to play them all? Or do we pick and choose certain ones and skip others? That's really the question. Like, I didn't even know that this Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 game was even coming out. I didn't know it existed. I saw the trailer for it last night, and I was like, oh, that could be pretty good. But if we do that, now we're balancing a lot of games, you know, trying to finish Silk Song, and
If you only finished it, became a professor, and make your students do their dissertation on DSP. God, no. Why would you want to have people suffer through that?
Pokemon starting, and Ninja Gaiden 4, and that, and then Tormented Souls 2. That's a lot. So, you know, I guess we'll have to see. Let's talk about it over the next few days and determine if we're going to do that. Minutes. But in the meantime, is that text? I think it is. It was. Okay. In the meantime, enjoy some highlight clips.
I absolutely will not be doing that. I'd rather go stab myself in the face. All right. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. It was real, not so much fun, and definitely not real fun. We'll be back tomorrow. I will be far less busy tomorrow than I am today. So I'll try to get a daily roast, and then we'll do a stream, and we will make fun of him and shit on him. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I invite you to sub to the channel if you haven't. But like always, you don't have to, because I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. Big ups, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your terrific day. As always, stay toxic, my friends.
Toxie in your ears and the whole chat knows. Mystery queen, but she runs the show, bringing big mood on a late night flow. She's got no lights, no streamy tricks, just killer vibes and her sassy quips. Every line she drops is pure gold fire, keeping fans up all night, never tired. She don't need a face to steal the scene. Laugh so loud, you know what I mean. From chill to wild, she flips the switch. Toxie's got that magic glitch. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie's dream is a whole obsession. She don't play games, she plays your brain. Witty and quick with that sugar and flame. One voice note and you're hooked for real. Can't see her, but you feel what you feel. No filters, no fake, she's the realest around. Her laugh hits hard like a beat downtown. Every stream's a party, lights off, sound high. You don't need a face when you know you can fly. She's the girl next door with a mystery twist. Dropping late night stories that you can't resist. Just her mic, just her soul, that's the trick. And the chat keeps coming back real quick. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie's stream is a whole obsession. She's a whisper in the dark. She's the fire, she's the spark. Not about the views or clout. She's what real fun's all about. what you